get my headphones in now.
Oh, they're showing them fishing in Fallout. That's what this. I'm like,
well, is that a Fallout tease?
Well, no, because they just added this to the 76 game.
Yeah, but are they remaking every Fallout game ever made?
That's been the rumor for the past
PlayStation. All right, I can hear. This is pretty. Yeah, they can't see us, but that's all right. When it's over, we'll put ourselves on there. Yeah, they'll be able to see us.
They want to watch the thing anyway. So.
This is pretty loud. How do I lower this?
Can you lower it on the mic, or do you got to do it in there?
I can lower it here.
Okay.
Oh no, I can't lower it anymore.
Great.
Where is it coming out of?
Is it that? I know that was one you were just on.
It's coming out of here. I wonder if the audience is going to be able to hear it. Alright, that should be good.
That's good for me. Just click the live button on the when you go back. Yeah. Oh, it is. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Is anybody in the chat?
Yeah, there's a bunch of people. Eli,
right.
RWK, what's up?
All right, guys, you can't see us because OBS is being stupid, but Noof is here. Me and Frank are here. Can you guys hear? Can you guys hear the audio for the in the chat? Can you guys hear the audio?
Yeah, please let us know.
Oh, they're playing a video right now. What's this? Is it Capcom?
Turn my ringer off. Sorry, guys. Okay.
Oh no, Xbox Game Studios.
Yeah, I think they're having a whole direct. He says, RWK says.
But this pesky Earth Directorate agent is mucking things up. They're not alone in doing so. And they think they can just choose how things play out. They could stop us from stealing the Protectorate's brainwashing technology, which we need to improve our market share. What if this stranger aligned with the Order and that world computer of theirs? That could be the key to closing the rifts that threaten the colonies. So, you see why this menace must be wiped from the face of existence. Or, better yet, brought to our side through the power of capitalism. Now, let's get out there and buy our way to victory.
Alright, I'm good. We got the audio perfect now. This lady doesn't shut the fuck up, bro. Alright, so you guys in the chat, you can't see us because it's an OBS issue, but we're here. When this showcase ends, you'll see us on camera. Noof is here, and Frank is here.
What's up?
Right here.
So,
Boom, baby. Let's go.
here we go.
Y'all gotta pick up a Switch too, man, so you can join us on that Mario Kart World Switch Fire.
Hell yeah. It was fun last night.
It was a lot of fun. This looks like a Bioshock ripoff.
Did Phil Spencer play this last night when he was fucking those guys?
Yes.
Fred, what's up? RWK, what's going on? Stevie Mac, Eli, Wesson, shout out to you guys.
October 29th.
Do you like this game, Frank?
No. I played.
And
the
you're
first
into
one.
this stuff,
I
right?
played the first one for a couple minutes, and I was just like, I'd rather be playing Fallout or,
Right.
you know, like the other ones.
Oh, the same thing. I played it for a couple hours of the first game, and I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah, same.
What the hell is this?
Stay tuned after the show for more bullshit from your favorite publisher.
Is this High on Life 3? Or 2? Yeah, it is. I was right.
Is
I
this
called
High on Life 2
it. Yeah.
or DLC?
It's making me motion sick.
I like that game. I played the first one, and yeah, it was pretty fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
I can't remember if I played it for a little bit or I didn't play it. I don't remember. I gotta check it out though. I got it on PC. It was in a Humble Bundle.
Hubble bubble.
Is that a turtle as a flamethrower?
Yeah. Ew.
Definitely some originality in
Whoa.
there. Cool thought.
Bow and arrow.
Nice. Pills?
One background.
Huh. Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm surprised it did well enough to get a sequel.
This winter.
Look, PS5 logo.
Oh, PS5.
Already. They already showed the PS5 logo.
Oh, it's on game. Oh my God, we don't have to buy it. Oh,
Oh, you gotta buy it.
Xbox loves us. Uh-oh.
Hellblade.
Hellblade for PS5. You know, some crazy guy screaming that this is Hellblade 3 right now.
Oh, wow.
Ken, what's up? He says Peglos 3, Chase Jones. What's up, brother?
Yeah, what's up, guys? Is this Assassin's Creed Odyssey 2? Oh, it's Rise 2. They actually made a sequel to Rise.
Is this the Sworn to Secrecy, Rise 2?
I don't know if this is Rise. I was just screwing around. Is this Tomb Raider?
If it's Rise, great. If it's Rise, great, but I'm going to say this. If it's fucking Rise, then we have a fuck off.
Oh, man. She looks like Lino.
No, this is not Rise. This is
Renaissance.
Resonance. Oh, it's just another Plague Tale game.
Again?
Oh, look, PS5. Alright, so far every game so far is PS5.
Every game's Game Pass.
Well, that's
Great,
always
we're
the
never
case.
going to hit the end of this Game Pass shit.
Portal 3.
Look, it's a miniature Xbox.
Oh, it's Project
Is that a Hobart?
Yep. It's the handheld.
Oh, so did they lie and...
No, it's the Ally.
Oh, okay.
It's the Ally for $7.99 at Best Buy.
Axel's taking his clothes off right now. He's ready for this.
Oh, look, it's the Ally. Please give us a
Ugh.
price. I need to know the price right now.
Good morning, Xbox! I'm naked!
If it's $7.99, I'll relentlessly rag on this. Download natively. stream
Natively
from the
stream. Oh, wow. $700 for a streaming device. This is why they should not have leaked out that it would play the games natively, and it doesn't.
Look, see Windows. Give us a price.
How about you give us that price?
Ooh, Ryzen. This is an Xbox.
Oh, God damn it.
Holiday 2025 price.
They won't tell you the price. They don't want people to go out and get mad. Oh, God. Boo!
Is she wearing Xbox pants?
I thought Nintendo did that shit.
Put it on PlayStation. Oh, it's over.
Go back to T-Mobile, lady.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you can hold your dick in your hand, too.
What about our
Well,
old
yeah,
game?
through streaming.
So it is a Windows handheld. Okay, that's what we thought.
I could do that right now.
Yep. So it's literally exactly what we thought.
So what about the console?
The Windows phone was ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Hey, Seuss, what's up?
Yeah, what's up?
Now the handheld that we can play naked in front of the neighbors. There you go, says Jesus.
Wait, what? Did they buy them?
64. 69, don't worry. Did Clobril show the bomb underneath his chest and start screaming?
So the Ally thing is exactly what we thought it was. It's literally a Windows-based handheld, so it won't play
I
all
could do
your
that
games.
right now with my Legion Go.
Yeah,
It's the same exact
it's the
thing.
exact same thing. Okay.
The ROG Ally you buy right now at Best Buy, it does the same
It
exact
could
thing.
do it, right. So we were right about that.
That's all right though. Everyone thinks this thing's gonna be $100. It's gonna be $700-800
Dude,
bucks.
we saw it. The one at Best Buy, it's $7.99 right now for the Ally. The Ally X.
Yeah, screw that.
So it's going to be $800. So get ready. Forget it.
And it's already outdated. Those chips are old.
In Canada, it's going to be like $1,200.
I don't want it anyway.
No, it's going to be the same exact thing. You'll actually be able to play more games on your Xbox if you think about it, because this thing can't play its whole library.
Yeah, it's just a rock, Stevie Mac.
It's literally, yeah, the Ally.
She's got Ozempic face. She's sharing needles with Phil. Oh, wow.
Jeez.
That's what Stevie Mac said.
Oh, I'm sorry. The ROG Ally X is $8.99 at Best Buy.
What?
And they have one that's $9.99. The prices must have gone up.
Oh, yeah, no, that's all right.
Dude, this thing is going to be expensive.
Well, I'm going to have to take out a second mortgage up here in Canada. Thank you.
And, Noof, I don't know if you know this, but in the PC space, Asus is one of the worst manufacturers.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean...
It's going to be like $1,500 in Canada.
I've got an Asus. The only thing I got is I got an Asus.
Yeah, that's all right. But it seems like the Mental 9R had two of the Asus 4090s and they broke. I think those cards were 1,500 apiece.
So weird
Oh,
watching
look,
that
PS5.
showcase of PlayStation logos and stuff on it.
Isn't that messed up?
Oh yeah.
Every single game so far is PS5.
Bill
literally.
Gates is fuming right now, if he even cares.
Why did I spend all that fucking money just to turn this shit
Bill
into
Gates
something?
plays on
Yeah, I
PlayStation.
know, right?
World premiere.
Bomber probably
Oh my god.
ripped his TV off the wall
I
and
don't
threw
care.
it.
I don't care what this is. I'm buying it.
It's Super Mario Brothers.
What the hell? Okay, I got really scared
Ah.
for a minute.
Hey, it's Meat Boy.
Super Meat Boy. We joked about that.
It's 3D this time.
Is he 3D? Yeah, he's
Oh,
3D.
alright. I'll play this. This is cool.
He went legit.
Is this going to be on
That's
Switch too?
This is the Demon Souls version or FromSoft version of a platformer.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right?
This is cool.
Those look fun. Good. My wife will see Super Meat Boy later on tonight.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
man.
You're going to need a pick-me-up after this showcase anyway.
Bill Gates only plays pro enhanced games now, says Stevie Mac.
I'm sure Bill Gates has a GPU that costs more than our total net worths combined. Oh, look, PS5. Every single game. I can't get over that.
Why don't they just fucking say all these games are playable with gamepad? Why do I have to see this every 2 seconds?
Well, they have to remind you. Oh, whoa, what's this?
What?
Koei Tecmo.
Oh my god, it's Hyrule Warriors.
Ninja Gaiden 4.
Wow.
This game's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Dude, you got Shinobi and Ninja Gaiden coming out in the same year. Isn't that crazy?
That is kind of crazy. See, this is the kind of stuff I would get PC Game Pass for. Because I don't know if I would buy this, but I'll play it.
For the Alliance.
For the Horde.
Super Meat Boy should go to Switch 2 at some point. I'm sure it will be, because the first one is.
Yeah. I was hoping we'd see more Switch 2 logos in this presentation.
Hey, Seuss, you did the right thing, man. You waited all these years for a Switch, and now you're going to get the Switch 2.
Yeah. Is that Ghostface?
Hey, he's smart. He wasn't like us. He went out and bought all the different ones. He waited. Perfect timing.
20 years until they finally optimized the thing I should have had 20 years ago.
Yep.
Well, yeah, because he was listening to us bitch about it, and he was like, I'm just going to save my money for a little bit.
Did you guide in the 4? Oh, PlayStation 5.
Was that you?
Yeah.
I thought that was some guy talking.
They should
I'm looking at my phone, and I hear this Japanese guy
They
talking.
should have me narrate this.
Oh. It's Starfield on PS5. Indiana Jones!
Indiana Jones 2! Switch 2 version. Switch 2 version. Switch 2 version.
Yeah, it's coming to Switch 2!
Switch 2 version. Switch 2 version.
Good luck, Indy. I still have hearing aids, Indy.
Play on your Switch.
Ow!
On the toilet.
No, it's Switch 2.
Switch 2, Switch 2, Switch 2. Wait, is it?
Or is it? Yeah. Oh, okay. It
Oh,
must
it's
be
DLC.
DLC. Why'd you say Switch 2?
I don't know, because it looked crappy, but it's just because it's buffering. So,
I thought you saw a Switch logo.
no, I got excited. It's downloadable content.
Patience, my brother. Patience. Yeah, I know. We couldn't wait, but...
I don't know if this could run on Switch 2. I guess it could.
It can run on Switch.
Yeah.
At like 30 FPS.
Hey, I'd still take it just because it's cool.
Or if they dumb it down, it can run at 60.
Now, you can play this on your handheld. The Order of Giant
and then you have day one for everything.
Yes!
Oh!
Like Xbox, like shit.
You can play it everywhere because we don't want to say it a fucking console anymore. Thanks for saving us the money.
World premiere.
Sorry, our air conditioner's making noise, everybody. But it's hot as hell outside.
Oh, Black Mytho Wukong.
Who is that Japanese guy talking?
It's Franco-san.
Yeah.
They gotta show, I think they're gonna show Overdose today.
Oh,
with
yeah,
Kojima.
that's right. Oh, Kojima-san.
Franco-san Ichibam.
Wait, what? They make Pokemon games. What the hell?
This is Pokemon the movie.
Catch a Wolfa. Why is Game Freak making games that are not Pokemon? Tell them to get back in the kitchen and make me games.
They're making the same shit.
Everybody knows ever since Ghost of Tsushima, there's a lot of Japanese stuff.
Oh, yes, we
Yeah,
have.
no. It's because they, it's like Driver with GTA. Once Driver came out, everyone ripped off Driver and GTA with that third-person thing.
The year 4026? This is after Pokemon? Is this in the Pokemon universe?
That's Ash's daughter.
It's like great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter.
At least the Japanese at least still know how to put objects in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they actually get the games out in time. Isn't that shocking? What's up? Oh, all right.
Feeling a lot of these-
It's not on.
I got a good feeling a lot of the Japanese.
What's that, Band-Aids?
Very little sympathy for
No, ant traps, because yesterday we had a whole bunch of little ants. I don't know
Here?
if it came from the rain. Yeah.
Yeah, they usually come in when it rains.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I got it just in case.
Noob said hi, Piggles.
Hey, Nuke.
Noob said hello, yeah.
Is this Bioshock?
How many fucking Bioshock games are we gonna get?
Well, it's funny. Bioshock won't make new games, but everyone's cloning them. Like, why wasn't Bioshock just
Yeah,
making
because
games?
Bioshock is tired of Bioshock. Oh, Adam,
yeah.
Atomic, whatever, Atomic Heart.
Neo Automata.
Am I going to have to drive off a foot? Whoa, whoa, I'm not reading that, man.
You have to listen to that music from the last trailer. The and he's-
Ah, it's Salazar, he's back.
Is that a cigarette? There's literally a cigarette in this game.
The knob. He's got a big knob, huh?
Oh, jeez. That's gonna be.
Bro,
the-
these games, it makes me not want to play games anymore. Like, this is really what people think of?
I don't like
The art style, all this shit's stupid.
It's like a bootleg Borderlands.
I mean, if you guys like it, that's fine. But just for me, it's not for me.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not into the.
What is this, like
thing.
1932? I mean, what are we doing?
Steampunk was popular like 20 years ago.
Dude, whatever. Like, Gears of... You can't go back, man. Like, once you do games like Gears of War, you gotta push forward.
I know they don't.
You can't be making games in the 30s and the 50s and shit. People are done with that. Oh, yeah, all the mustache. Make sure you put the biggest mustache. I want a beard down to his fucking dick.
I'm sure you could do that. This is the MMO Atomic Fall. Whatever.
What the fuck am I watching? He's peeing in his pants?
That's not
The
P.
new Leighton game is a steampunk.
What?
The new Leighton game is a steampunk game, so that must
Okay,
be
but
like
Leighton
the
dresses
thing.
like modernized. He doesn't dress like this with hairy shit on his face.
Look at that guy's beard. I'm gonna grow a beard like that, you guys.
Look, that's Dana White from the UFC. He's being threatened.
At least the faces look cool. You guys-
Yeah, yeah.
This looks good for an MMO, like the graphics, but
That's like Tommy Lee Jones with a fucking beard on his face.
that's the guy
Ah,
from
he's dead.
of Mice and Men behind him.
If you think the hair on my face is impressive, you should see what's between my legs.
Oh god,
Ugh.
they teased that out too on the.
I'm
side.
sure they did make those and put the clothes on it still. buys this shit?
Blood in the cold.
I really want to know who buys these games.
I'll tell you who. I don't know.
Hey, they cursed. My kid is here. I'm gonna sue Phil Spencer.
My kid.
I'm gonna sue you for all the Ozempic you're worth, Phil.
Yeah, I'm not feeling this one.
How did humanity survive in a time like this?
They didn't
with these
have
characters.
This, like, bootleg electricity
Just let them all
stuff.
drop dead.
Yes. Now we gotta go back to guns that have 10 bullet clips in them.
Yeah. Ooh, customize. Oh, like Borderlands.
I was talking about the cliff as a Minecraft. I had
Oh,
pre-installed. Everyone's laughing that we're making fun of this game.
Well, how can you not?
Because we say the things that people don't want to say or don't say.
And like, how are you taking all this time to show this game? Like, this is obviously a niche title.
The trailer's too goddamn
That's what
long.
I'm saying.
Don't worry, we don't need to buy it. It's on Game Pass.
Oh yeah,
We don't need to buy anything.
but you still have to pay your rent. No, my rent is on Game Pass. They get thrown out.
Why are they still doing the Game Pass shit? They don't want to sell the console anymore. What's the point?
Because
To keep a small percentage of people happy?
well, they're gonna raise the price of it this week, so don't worry.
I still don't get it, man. Because eventually they're gonna cut this shit off.
The justification, though, of the price raise is going to be all the great games they showed at the showcase.
They'd be like, due to market conditions, the fact the rising cost of games, you have no other choice but to raise our cost of Game Pass.
Yeah.
Since you guys won't buy games separately anyway.
Yeah, that's what they'll do. They'll just get the same price as the game through Game Pass. Oh, this is the longest trailer
Dude,
ever.
Sarah Bond would be a hero if she came out and said, the numbers say you motherfuckers don't buy any games, so we're taking this shit off. Blah, blah. That would be awesome.
Yeah, no more day and date for you motherfuckers.
This trailer is way too long.
You want day and date? It's going to be $30 a game.
Wait, Clockwork Revolution? This isn't even that Atom Fall.
Bro, I fucking fell asleep like 10 minutes ago. This trailer went on way too long.
Oh, great.
Oh, he's got corduroys on again.
No, he's wearing sweatpants.
Why does he dress like he's auditioning for a Peter Pan play?
Because he that's what he wants to do. He wants to be in Peter Pan.
It looks like his brain is
What happened to his head?
He had a lobotomy.
Yeah, that's what it looks like right there.
He was in Hannibal 4. You didn't remember that scene? Getting his brain cut out?
Phil Spencer didn't show him how to use the assembly ray. You could put it in his
Phil randomly injects these guys with Ozempic in the office.
Imagine he's just talking and Phil injects him and he goes, "Bleh."
Why does he sound like a 5-year-old is sick?
stuffy nose.
Besides fucking Aaron Greenberg and Jason Ronald.
I mean, they are using it, but it just doesn't work on them.
No, they secretly can Jason Ronald because they're not making another Xbox.
Because it's not enough in the marketing budget.
Oh.
He spent all of his Ozempic money on food instead of Ozempic.
It only goes to the Game Pass division.
How come I can't watch the Fallout show with Game Pass? I have to pay for Peacock or whatever it's on.
Does this guy have one ball? Why does he sound like this?
It's one ball.
Has he got one nut? Everyone in chat's laughing that we're making fun of these guys.
Why are they making such a big fuss
This guy
about
fucked
Outer
up Midway,
Worlds?
apparently. Did you know that?
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me.
Well, they got T. Uh-oh. What is it?
What is this?
Is it Outer Worlds 2?
It's God of War. Oh my god. It's He-Man.
Yoke girth. Yoke girth.
Oh no.
Oh, God. My kids are 48 years old, and we love playing Grounded together. Gosh, dang it.
This is fucking grounded.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Another one.
How are
Well,
they
we know
gonna-
at least one person is happy.
Grounded was an early access, wasn't it? Or did it?
Now I can play Grounded with my great-grandkids.
Dude, how are they showing Grounded again? Like, I'm
Gosh,
done.
dang it.
This
Oh, they're
can't.
going into the city now this time. This is fucking, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids Part 12.
Dude,
Oh, my
come
God.
on, man. Grounded? We're already tired of that before it came out. Now we got to hear about it again.
Now I gotta hear Colt Eastwood, like, cream about this game for fucking 3 years. I can't wait to play this with my great-grandchildren.
When I'm a ghost,
Like,
I'll play
who
from the
cares?
afterlife with my ancestors.
Dude, you're like 75 years old playing these stupid kid games. Like,
I love how you're saying that, but we were playing Mario
You know,
Kart last
those
night.
Xbox guys like to play with very small things.
oh, yeah.
Like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sequel nobody asked for. Jesus Christ.
Did you see those dang cockroaches?
Yeah, but see,
You know what? You guys know what shocks me about that? I was actually shocked it's actually a sequel because I figured that'd be one
Hey,
of the games that see if games that get
it's exclusive.
DLCs for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
It's not coming to PlayStation.
Well, they're gonna flex now.
We have great exclusive games like Grounded 2.
Did you see Grounded's exclusive? Gosh, dang it.
Returnal's coming to Xbox.
Please, make a Power Ranger game like this.
Looper.
I thought it's a slobber.
Oh.
Bloober.
Isn't this that game we already saw that?
Yeah. This game looks good. The chat room disappeared. What's going on?
Let me see.
Okay, I got it.
Hold on, yeah,
800 Kid, what's up? Just jumped in. Can't hear the showcase.
What's up?
Oh, god damn it. Chat room, can you hear the showcase? What's going on? Why are these guys telling us they can hear the shit and
They
then...
said they could hear it before. Let me try to,
Guys, can you hear the showcase at all? Because it would have been nice to know that like an hour ago.
30 minutes ago. Oh, come on.
We're going to
guys.
see 800 Kid in a minute.
Yeah.
No?
Come
Why
on.
didn't you guys tell us this?
Yeah, you're just sitting there listening to it muted. Thank you, 800 Kid, for telling us.
No? Great.
Did it, like, cut out? Because we could definitely hear it before.
I heard it before on my phone.
Yeah.
Hold on. Jesus Christ almighty. Chat room, come on, man.
Yeah, let us know, like, immediately. Give us a second,
You know,
guys.
man, I'm really sick of this shit. Can you fucking hear it now?
Yeah, can you hear it now? Oh, wait.
Oh, it's just like the 40th version of this game now? Cute tiger cat. Mohawk cougar.
Guys, next time you don't hear any audio, you gotta tell me. Because we went a half an hour without audio.
Yeah.
We're already having video problems with OBS. Thank you, 800 Kid.
Yeah, thank
We're
you.
gonna see you in a few minutes, and guess what? Frank's not gonna charge you for the Switch 2. He's gonna give it to you for free now.
Wait, what? I don't know about that. I'd love to help you out, but I don't know if I can
He's
help
coming
you
to
out
pick
that
up a
much.
Switch 2 from us.
Yeah.
We
There
know
better be
him.
a good reach around in the future there if you're getting them for free.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh. You belong here. Is that Simba?
Yes. This is Elder Scrolls Online, isn't it? Another.
Yes.
They've been showing this game for 10 years.
Kratos and Simba.
It's an elfish Kratos. Oh yeah, and yeah, that's kind of funny because even the little cat's got a fucking mohawk, kind of like Atreus.
Oh yeah. Wormcold.
General Atreus, he was a real
Look,
general.
it's coming to PS4. What the hell?
PS4?
What the hell?
It's got to be the last game ever made.
World premiere.
You got a super chat saying this. It's all good, RWK.
I don't know why TTS didn't read.
Yeah,
I apologize for that, everybody.
We've been having an issue here.
RWK says, sorry, us in the chat aren't worth a fuck. Yeah, whatever, man, you're good.
Thank you.
The thing was, RWK, we asked everyone when we started, can you hear everything? And everyone's like, yeah.
New world to save mankind, and I'll always love you for that.
Don't nod. I heard they're
Oh, look, it's
giving
another female in space game again. Jesus Christ.
heard they're giving you a whole new box of cream cheese for your Switch 2 as well.
What is this?
They might as well send all the females to space because all the ones left on Earth now are pretty much lesbian at this. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no.
What is this game?
They're all cream cheese eaters.
Oh, gee. What the heck is this?
All you're doing is
Don't
jumping and
nod.
falling. Real good selling point. Why is everything like? Why is everything like an emo fucking trailer? Why can't we have like an action-packed trailer?
Can't.
How to survive a ship falling apart?
They showed that.
Aphelion.
They showed that same clip before.
Wherever you are,
Aphelion.
I'll find
No
you.
buys.
Alfalfa.
I'd rather take an alfalfa game where
Yeah.
you shoot him
Oh.
for $20.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's messed up, man.
In collaboration with the European Space Agency. Oh.
What?
European what?
PS5.
Bro, this goes above my head at this point. Just make a fun game. Nobody gives a shit who is behind it.
They can't.
Oh, the ASPCA
World premiere.
sponsored the new God of War game. It's like, oh, nobody cares.
Welcome to England, Mr. David. I know this must be.
Oh, now we got a game of the cat. Oh, there's a winner.
Yeah, look, a lady with a cat.
At least there's a cat.
Much like the caretaker.
The cat.
Who's happy?
A little eccentric. You'll see.
What the fuck is this?
This is another 1950s game, man. Oh, shit.
Come on, don't you want to hang out with this guy?
I don't want to play it. This is not why I bought an Xbox, god damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he's got a Nerf fucking gun.
If this came out during the 360 era, nobody would buy the fucking thing.
You don't want to play these mental health games?
hello there. It looks like you're about
Now he's got a spray paint gun.
Enough of these FPS RPGs, man. We're tired of this shit.
Oh, is this
That take place in 1952.
is this Power Wash Simulator, but like in the future?
and he disappeared.
What the hell is
Not
this?
just the hotel. He was helping the entire village. You have his power tools. You know,
Hey, guys in the chat room, everyone go buy a Sega Genesis. Do yourself a favor.
like he was.
You'll have more fun with it, to be honest.
I'm in. They don't suspect a thing.
Starting to wonder why the old games are getting more traction than the new games. Well,
Yeah.
it's self-explanatory.
Because if they find out, they will Wickerman your ass.
If originality is by being really weird, then yeah, I guess these guys are killing it.
But where are the man games, man? That's why we bought the Xbox.
This place, the only one you can really trust.
These games just look so uninteresting.
Ugh.
I'm just gonna go ride a bicycle with my cat in real life. I don't need to
Dude,
play this.
you're trying to sell a fucking game, and this is the trailer you put out?
This is like a game that wants to be violent but chose not to be violent. You're shooting books at some kind of entity. There are no ghosts at the Grand. I'll take a pass on that fucking thing.
Look at these titles. It's like a whole paragraph. Oh, thank God it's not coming to PlayStation.
Yeah, it's alright. Whatever.
Exclusive. They can keep that one.
I gotta read a book before I even get to the game.
It's in Game Pass because they know no one's gonna buy it anyway.
Oh my God, what are they funding over there? They can't get
Please.
Fable and Perfect Dark out, but they'll fund this.
There are as many gods
Another Japanese game. Come on.
stars in the heavens, and when we need their help,
I am only looking forward to Onimusha.
And Ghost of Yosai.
Oh God.
defender of my homeland, could be my daughter.
The Ghost of Pad Thai. Yeah, that's what it is.
What is this?
Bro, you know what, man? Why did we buy these consoles at this point?
Japanese strategy game. Look at this. Yay. Civilization Ancient Japan, I guess.
They already have a game like this. It's called Age of Empires.
I think that's what this is. Empires expansion, yeah.
Bro, can you guys, if you want to make a Japanese game, make Call of Duty Hiroshima, okay?
Oh my God.
You really want to get fucked up?
Imagine that.
At least if they're gonna do one, why don't they do like a sequel to Jade Empire? You know?
Yeah. Or remake Jade Empire.
Could you imagine though that they did?
If they remake Jade Empire like Ghost of Tsushima, like in that type of style,
Yeah.
forget about it. People go crazy.
Heavenly spear is mine.
Oh look, it's coming to PS5.
Ghost of Sashimi, what? Ah, Ludwin's here.
Yo, Ludwin, what's up, man?
He's there's too many Japanese games he wrote.
It's true.
Although he wrote My Money Japanese games. It's probably a spell check.
Can we have a Japanese game where the female is sexy? She starts with no clothes, and that's the mission is to find all your clothes by the time you end the game.
Nobody would beat the game then.
Absolutely. Want to talk about replayability?
Hey, the first Descendant that you guys were playing added all that.
Yeah.
Haven't got out of the first level. I've been at this game for 10 fucking years. Was the game hard? No, but I am.
Now we have a Korean game. We went from a Japanese game to a Korean game.
This is what he was sworn to secrecy, this guy?
We're 40 minutes in, you guys. Resident Evil 3.
Look at all these great Japanese games you can play in Game Pass, so we're raising the price $10.
Yeah, oh, you know they're gonna do it.
Be $305 a year, baby.
Wait, this actually looks okay now. Once they got past
It's
the
gonna look like
nonsense.
Splinter Cell. It's gonna look like Splinter Cell.
This one looks good.
It looks like Resident Evil and Splinter Cell combined.
Hey, it fucking took a Japanese developer to make a Splinter Cell sequel. Wow.
Right.
Yeah, this is alright.
Hey, mark this one down. I want this game.
Alright, this looks decent.
Yeah.
After we made fun of it for an hour.
Because we're so used to being let down.
Oh, fuck. He's got an infection now. Here we go. Now we got the monsters coming out. Guaranteed.
Ah, so it's a Resident Evil ripoff.
The rage virus.
Ah, this looks alright.
Yep.
Mudang. 2 hearts.
Liu Kang!
Dang.
You will die!
Did you say Liu Kang?
Mudang.
That's what he says.
Mudang. Hey, that's the name of that little hippo.
Mudang.
Hey, they named after the hippo, Mudang. That's the name of the game, Mudang.
I'd rather play as
Is the hippo the boss, the
Yes.
like monster at the end?
100%. World premiere. Thunderful. Oh, my mental health.
Oh, my
no,
fucking
God.
god, man!
Please.
Enough.
It's an ancient game of futuristic shit. This is like a cross between fucking Horizon.
It's Horizon, yeah.
It's Wind Waker meets Horizon.
Horizon Mega.
It's Wind Wanker.
Yeah.
Wind Waker. Wind Waker.
I don't understand how these games get any budget. Like, unless some crazy guy.
Because
is
they
just...
get all these artsy fartsy people to make games
Now,
now.
you know what it is? Somebody needs
You know
to,
why?
like...
These games probably cost Phil Spencer like $1 to get in the Game Pass.
Oh, yeah. The Odyssey. What's that little thing? Is that a cat or a monkey?
Who the fuck cares?
It's just a little, like, little thing.
It's a conjunky.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm just so tired of this
shit. If you're gonna make a game like this, wouldn't you just make another Ori game? It's the same thing. Just make another Ori game. Why do they constantly do that? Or they cannibalize their own, like, genres? And make them crappy.
Come out one. It's called Hori and the Secret of the Blind Prostitute.
Yeah. Oh, the secret is in that little cat. It even has the same music as Ori.
Bandit of Lana too. Oh, didn't they just make the first one? Fuck.
Hey, Lana backwards is... Never mind.
Oh, jeez. Oh, look, it's coming to PS4. And Switch! We got a Switch logo!
We saw a Switch logo.
Yay!
Oh, Bethesda.
Well, I'll buy it just on principle.
Can you guys stop coming after me now for Switch shit?
Oh, they are friends with Switch.
Cozy living.
Is this Fallout 3 remastered?
This is
Fallout
7. Fallout 76 DLC,
Stop.
guaranteed.
Oh my god, we'll be here for an hour.
Hello there. Beautiful day to relax.
This was already out, I think.
Wouldn't you say? When it comes to fishing,
this is why we were watching
is
that.
Land a swim with opportunity.
Yeah, so playing Fallout to go fucking fishing for mutated fucking Kart.
Hey, thanks for the Xbox 360
From
graphics.
its mightiest of rivers to its humblest of ponds. Just step up to the
I wonder
bank,
if Phil Spencer
cast
still
your
plays
line,
this, 'cause
and when your
remember his face
bobber
got
starts
blown up?
bobbing, reel in the rewards.
Oh my god, this is gaming? This is why I bought these machines? Like, for real.
Yes.
Worms!
God damn it.
Man, they crapped all over the PlayStation showcase. I don't know, man. This is looking pretty bleak, too.
Oh, man.
Now, the only way I'm going to like this trailer is if Cletus shows up.
You know, Cletus
That'd
would
be a better game.
Cletus would definitely survive the Fallout
Rods,
universe.
reels, bobbers, and baits as there are fish in the sea.
Yeah, Cletus will do
And
alright
when you've
here.
caught your fill, pop over to the local
can't smell
tackle
it.
shop
Shit.
to swap fish tails.
Well, I walked into this vault and I got locked in.
Can you smell that? No matter what
Yeah,
troubles plague
it's your
the future
mom's.
wastelands of
That's what we
Appalachia,
smell.
you can always find
There's
comfort.
Cletus.
Look,
Cozy little joys
cool,
like
playing a
this.
banjo.
I always thought Cletus
You
was a
just
little
gotta
bit
know
younger.
what. Vault Life is your ticket to easy
Nah,
living.
Cletus has been his 50s.
Design and build your
okay.
own little slice of paradise. A place to show off all the bits and bobs you
Bro,
collect in your
with the way
truck.
these people are living,
Got
you
a
might as
green
well
thumb?
should have just nuked everybody
Playing your own
anyway.
peaceful
That's
vegetable
what
bar.
happened.
There was a reason why there was a Fallout.
Like
These
a
guys are dumb.
neighborhood cookout.
Yeah, those donuts are made with yeast,
Community
as in
makes a
yeast
wasteland.
infection.
Join today, and tomorrow you'll be kicking back and sharing a meal with
And you wonder why games aren't getting
beautiful
made. They
Appalachia.
paid money to make this commercial. They hired actors.
They
and
paid
made
more
a
money
set
for this
and-
commercial
yeah.
than it cost them to...
They're laying
make the
people
game.
off, but they're making this. Think about that for a minute.
Tim Dog said this could have passed for a 2017 Xbox showcase.
I know.
Yeah!
He's right.
He's got to come here. He's in Long Island, right? It's like an hour from here.
An anime game. They're desperately
Right.
trying to get the Japanese audience back, and it ain't gonna work.
No, because they can play these fucking shit on Sony. They're not going to buy an Xbox to play it.
Another one of these.
They can't even. They don't even have room to talk.
Chat room, I'm as shocked as you guys are.
When they say, "Oh, the PlayStation showcases all these anime games," they got no room to talk. Look at this.
Xbox has no Corey Hames.
Does every dude in these games need to sound like this? You know what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, can you have a guy with a normal voice? Everybody sounds like they're just stuck on the toilet with constipated.
Here, I'll give you. I'll give you a trailer for one of these games. I was just a normal kid going to school, and then the mechs attack. Whoa! And then they get sucked into this thing, and then he has a deep voice all of a sudden.
The mechs attacked or a dragon came out of nowhere.
We were just regular kids at school when the aliens came down. Oh, thank God it's not on PlayStation.
Oh my god, it's a Game Pass!
You can play it on the handheld.
I can keep helping
Print
cannibalize
Studio.
my console of choice.
Oh look, we got a bunch of cute crabs. Is this Pal World?
Oh,
I think
I'm
this
gonna
is
buy it,
Pal
whatever
World.
it is, though. They got me. Oh, I'm buying this.
What the flippin' fuck?
Why do we even?
Wait,
why do
this
we
is
do
okay
this
with
shit?
me.
You should say, I'm on the Xbox Showcase watching. You should see all the L's in the chat.
This is, I think this is Pal World. I think Nuke's right. We sued Nintendo and won. Wait, no, Nintendo sued them.
Oh, look, 30 FPS is back, baby.
Oh, wait, what is, I want to play this. This is okay.
Gameplay on the Series S.
Or is this Infinity Nikki?
No, this is not Infinity Nikki.
Okay.
There's no cute girls putting on robes in here. These are weird creatures, like Pokemon and Digimon.
Yeah.
Well, they made a game for a little girl. That's all I know.
Wait a minute, I'll play this.
Hey, those are definitely ripping off Pokemon.
Yeah, that's Smoliv. And that's, yeah.
It's Power World. They're singing
look,
Power World.
Turnip Boy.
The Power World didn't play like this before. It must have totally
There's
changed.
Power World 2.
Could you imagine already?
No, Animo. They look very similar.
Snorlax.
The Power World
What's he doing
knockoff.
there?
Animo.
What the hell?
Why were they singing Power World in the lyrics?
I think they're singing Animo.
What the fuck? What is
Tony
happening?
Hawk. Hey, he looks like Matt Booty.
Tony
Oh, yeah, he does look like Matt Booty.
Yeah, he does look like
Thanks
Matt
for
Booty.
all the love and support
That's
we've
gonna be
seen
Matt Booty when he
since we announced
retires.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater
All
3 and
fucked
4
up.
months ago.
Dude, is
These
he on
games have
Ozempic
changed
too?
my
What's
life.
going on
But
here?
more than that,
Why does he sound?
spread the love
Why does he
and
sound like he's like a
skating
15-year-old
all
kid?
over the
This
world.
guy.
I'm a
And that means
skateboarder,
everything to
I'm
me and the
edgy
team.
and cool.
He's like
Can't wait for you
75.
all to experience
Yeah,
the game.
his face changed, but his
We
voice
built
didn't.
so
How
much
Yeah.
about
care
one of
and
his
attention
eyes
to
is
detail
rolling away?
with some brand new parks, new music, new skaters.
So what happens when you have a few
and enjoy
skateboard falls
all
over
with
the
your friends
years?
with
Yeah.
up to 8
That's
players
probably
in
what it is.
multiplayer. Tony
Your
Hawk's Pro
orbital
Skater
bone
3
starts
for
to
15
sink.
jobs
Bro, his
to
one eyeball is like lower than his other
That's what I
one.
said, it's rolling away.
This motherfucker looks like Freddy Krueger. What happened to him?
Activision.
Hey, Mendel's in the
presents-
chat.
Mental, what's up, man?
What's up, Mental? I didn't have it pulled up. Captured on PC.
I thought he said Randall's in the chat. I was like, who the fuck is Randall?
Randall.
From Clerks?
Changing the locks on his toolbox. Is that what you call the wife's underwear now?
Ooh.
I remember this level.
Is this Tony Hawk Skater 3 and 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is coming to Switch. 2.
Oh yeah.
I think the printer is already up on GameStop for that.
Better run in 60. Yeah, you can play in PS1 graphics. Robert Downey Jr.
No, I gotta give credit to those games, you know, back in the day, and even today. Oh. Because, you know, to take a culture that was very limited by, you know,
Yeah.
and then to turn it into a massive game.
No, these are good
It's
games.
like, how many kids never ever skateboarded but still play these fucking games?
Oh,
Right.
yeah, we all played these. Why'd they put the new Turtles in?
They have Leonardo in Tony Hawk 5.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the Doom guy is in it.
Wait, what?
For
There he
real.
is.
The Doom guy.
What the hell?
The demo is it now? Where? I can play as Michelangelo.
Look, it's coming to PS4. Switch 2! Switch 2!
I told you Switch 2. It's up for pre-order. Why is it coming out PS4?
Because they hate us.
Cut that fucking audience off already.
World premiere.
Now Mark Main's gonna keep his PS4 on for 24/7.
Just for just for that.
We know somebody who leaves their PS4 on all day, every day.
Oh no, Carmen Sandiego in the jungle.
Well, she sleeps around the world.
No.
She's a sticky, dirty filcher.
You can't tell me it doesn't look like Carmen Sandiego.
Is that a guy?
You make my dicky sticky. Let's
Bro,
go.
that's like
My
Dog-
name's not Ricky.
Dog the Bounty Hunter and some lady.
Whoever did the pacing of this show is stupid. Because they hype you up and then they do this.
Yeah, put all this shit at the front.
Yeah, exactly. And then have all the bangers at the end.
But they didn't want to lose their audience in the first 15 minutes, right? Be
Right.
like, everybody be snoring and all of a sudden tuned out. Oh, the good shit came later?
Oh my god, you guys.
2 hours of a show to watch like one decent trailer.
This is rough. It's pretty much been an hour of
Hey!
crap.
They say, oh, you know, Noof, you guys are getting really picky. Oh yeah, the games keep going up in price. It's getting fucking picky.
Yeah, exactly. The console's $600. They're trying to sell you a $600 console and look at these games.
But these are the games that are meant for Game Pass, don't you know that? Basically a mobile game. Jeez.
At Fate's End, coming to PS5.
Yeah, come on. Some Fable, some fucking Forza, and some fucking Gears. Let's go.
Can't get any of that.
Oh, speaking of Gears. Gears of War Reloaded.
Please be on Switch 2.
That'd be dope. I'd buy this for the Switch instead of the PlayStation.
Hell yeah.
Take it on the go. Fucking
Mental, what do you think about this show? Because a lot of these trailers went on way too long for these boring games.
People on the Xbox think finally a real game.
Told you.
Wow. We literally said that.
Yeah, Bear.
Gears you made.
That's crazy.
Sounds like a bunch of PlayStation fans over there.
Don't worry, Noof. Us Xbox guys are gonna kick their asses. That's the flex we got. Oh my god, who cares? No one cares.
Please be on Switch 2.
Split screen co-op.
It looks exactly the same.
I know.
I'm sure it runs better. But in this trailer, it looks the same. 20 fucking years later, we're still playing Gears 1.
I think 2 is the best one.
Awesome.
General Ram. Pull your pants up. Oh, no switchy witchy.
Oh my god, it's on Game Pass! Phil loves us!
World.
Game Pass is better than sex.
Oh my god.
That's if you watch, so WWF, when Vince McMahon fired Stone Cold, he goes, firing Stone Cold was better than sex.
Oh my god.
Everyone was like, what the hell's wrong with this guy?
My joke. We were in school. They showed school. I told you guys.
Is this the Japanese show? Do I live in Japan?
Yeah.
What happened here?
We were in school. Persona.
Just had to go around. Oh, for fuck! Not another one of these fucking games.
This is the Weep Showcase.
Persona will never come to Xbox.
Oh yeah, fuck that guy. Hey, if you're listening, you fucking piece of shit, fuck you. It's on Xbox and Game Pass.
Oh, well,
We had a guy that told us Xbox was never going to do well because Persona wasn't on it. Well, look at it now. Go choke on a fucking dick, you piece of shit.
he's long gone.
Fuck him.
Oh, look, it's Sea of Thieves for this fucking 10th year in a row.
God.
But you won't.
Dude, it's the same games, man.
You won't.
The same
We're,
Xbox games, and it's all these Japanese games.
we're an hour in.
And
this
the
is
only
what we
way
have to-
it ever.
Yes, rare 40 years, and you've only made about one in the last 20.
Bro, I will never buy another machine from these motherfuckers ever again. Like,
No,
seriously,
this is
I'm done.
ridiculous. And they have the balls to charge $600.
And this guy's still ugly.
Guns, explosives.
No, don't worry, they can't even do a sequel. Somebody over in the Xbox thing said, oh, Sea of Thieves 2. I said, don't worry, it's not a
They
fucking
can't get the
sequel,
budget
it's
for a
hard.
sequel.
Question is, can you handle that?
Oh my goodness.
This guy's humping him? What's going on here? Why are these characters look stupid?
But you should know
Just
that
made them look
this
hideous.
is what we're really after.
This game is fun, but man, enough is enough. It's been out for
Is that
like
Rhea Ripley?
8 years.
Smugglers need to be
Exactly.
adaptable. It's more than moving under moonlight and shadows.
Built with a new engine called
Dude,
Shitty.
I'm ready to give up on fucking current gaming. Like at this point, like this is fucking stupid.
Like, just, yeah, like, leave the game as is, kill it already, and fucking move on to something else.
The
Jesus
same
Christ.
shit. How many Xbox showcases have we seen Sea of Thieves at?
I think 8 years in a row.
are pirates
Literally, I'm
after
not
all.
even kidding you.
Yeah,
I think it was
we
2017.
fucking, it lost its luster like 5 years ago, dudes.
This game came out, I think, in 2017 or 2018.
Yeah, Smuggler's Tide. 17 seasons on that fucking... You're paying for that.
Yeah, season 17.
Cannibal Ritual, what's up? Why do these characters have heads like crunched game devs?
I don't know.
Yeah, they model them after themselves. That's what most of them look like.
World premiere.
Did you hear that?
It's gotta be a
Duke
comedy
Duke
game.
Nukem. Oh,
I'm fucking
God.
done, man. Like,
Oh,
get me out of
God.
here. Get me out of here. Bro, it's bad when Keeley's show was better.
Why are they making these stop motion games? Oh, it's this is that stupid show. That cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
I can't think of the
Right.
name of it.
What? Unstoppable?
Yeah, that's it.
Invincible?
Invincible, that's it.
So Jesus is probably jerking off to this right now.
But why did they make it stop motion?
Because they gotta rip off that Miles Morales
Why do they
movie.
have to ruin everything?
I don't watch the show, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I know
I
that
watched the
guy,
first-
Jonah Jameson or whatever, he's a superhero now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Why does he just beat up Spider-Man and get it over with?
Spider-Man? So far, there's been like no flex on the show.
You'd understand why I had to do this.
All they have to do is put Kenny Omega in this, and Jesus is all set. Folks, says Cannibal Ritual. You get less than 10 games a year, and you're interested half of them are remasters or DLC.
I can tell you this though.
You off this planet.
This isn't making me want to stay on Game Pass.
Oh, it's a fighting game. Okay.
I trusted you.
So, like, how well do you think this game is going to go? Just how many people really watch the show?
Jesus.
Probably, there's probably gonna be a very small audience.
This is not Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, or even Justice League or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Now, here's what's crazy. At the PlayStation thing, they showed the Marvel fighting game. At this, they showed this one. So, what do you know that's going to be like a point of contention now for all the fanboys. They're going to be like, oh, look.
Yeah, they got a fighting game with world-renowned characters, and we get this.
This looks like it's free to play. Something just tells me it's free to play. I don't know why.
Because it looks like a mobile game.
Omega's gonna be in Street Fighter 6. Yeah, we saw that.
Oh,
That's gonna be strange. He got fat though. He's hanging out with Jericho too much, huh, Jesus?
He did look fat.
Kenny Omega got
Oh, here
super
we go.
fat.
Final Fantasy VII. Finally coming to Xbox.
After 5
Great.
years.
After I've already fucking beat it. So all these guys are creaming in their pants right now for a 5-year-old game.
Is it going to be $70?
Oh, so Jez was right after 16 years.
Well, he said it every year, and eventually he'd be right.
He says it every year until it happens.
Now, I'm going to die laughing.
But how
because
many of
only-
these guys are going to say, well, I'm not going to support it now?
Wait, it's only part 1.
Final Fantasy 16 coming to Xbox.
16, right? Yeah.
But wait, they only put Final Fantasy Part 1 on there.
Know your place, little lamb. There's no one to save you now.
I'm already on the second one.
Well, we gotta wait.
You know what I mean?
Wait.
You had to wait 5 fucking years to play this game.
Is it coming to Game Pass?
And then 3 years to play this one?
Did they say it was coming to Game Pass?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
You actually have to buy it.
They won't.
And by the way, remember, this was the game that all these guys shit on, these Xbox guys. They said it was a cinematic game, like a cutscene game.
Yeah, let's see what they say.
Now they're gonna cream their pants over it.
Available today.
No Game Pass.
Available today because we need money.
I wonder how much it's gonna cost.
$60, $70.
Well, now they're not gonna buy it.
Because you could get it on PlayStation for like $20. It's been like less
Yeah, I know, but these guys aren't gonna buy it because it wasn't given to them in Game Pass.
You got a Double Fine game.
Is this gonna be Psychonauts 3?
Psycho Nuts?
That would be awesome. It doesn't look like Psychonauts graphics.
There we go. What is it?
Little Nightmares 4.
They don't make that.
That's getting a update of 4K.
I know. I can't wait.
Yeah.
It sucks for her because she beat it.
I didn't beat it yet.
So. We got a penis crab walking along here. Fuck.
And there was a rope inside of it.
What the flippin' fuck? The walking crab lighthouse.
This looks.
What kind of dreams does that Schaefer guy fucking have, man?
He's on ecstasy and LSD and all that shit, so. I mean, this looks pretty good.
What is it?
Except for that
You
part.
had me at weird. You had me at weird.
I don't know.
Keeper. Sleeper.
Yeah, the keeper of my ass cheeks.
It's exclusive.
Holy fuck. Phil lost about 30 fucking pounds. What the
Games
fuck?
like Psychonauts 2
God.
show
He's
how
Ozempic
Double
Phil.
Fine excels at creating unique and innovative experiences. And Keeper is no exception.
Makes him look old, eh?
Looking
Look like
ahead,
age like fucking
next
20
year
years.
marks 25
What's
years
wrong with
of
his
Xbox.
fucking mouth?
It's a big milestone for the platform and franchises
Yeah,
that
so
you helped build.
to mark the
and
20th
make possible.
anniversary, we're gonna
We
fucking
couldn't
kill the
have
box.
done this without everyone who's been with us on this journey.
Fuck you.
As we think about
Give us our
bringing
money
a
back.
new generation of players to these iconic franchises,
Give it
I'm
back.
excited to share that players will get to celebrate 25 years of Xbox with a new Fable, the next Forza, Gears of War,
When?
and the return
You've been
of a
saying this
classic
for
that's been
16
with us
fucking
since the
years.
beginning. Today, you've seen an incredible range of games from creators
the end of the
across
What a
the globe.
fucking douchebag.
Creators
He's
like
still bringing a
In
fucking
Exile,
Fable.
reaching for new heights.
Keep
with
my
Clockwork
fucking
Revolution.
Fable out your fucking mouth!
Butterfly, making Teen Meets modern classic platformer into 3D.
Wait, this is like they're
Square Enix,
shaping up to end the
bringing
showcase.
more
That can't
of
be
the
it.
critically acclaimed
Square
Final
Enix
Fantasy
bringing us
franchise
5-year-old
to our
fucking
players.
games because we
And
sucked at
Team Ninja
exclusivity.
returns
That you
to
have
the
to
beloved
buy.
series
Let me
they
see if it's up
debuted
yet and see how
on
much it
Xbox.
costs.
You've also seen the next Xbox hardware release, our Xbox Ally handheld, which lets you bring your Xbox experience and your library with you anywhere. I hope you enjoyed the
fuck
breadth
you.
and depth
Kiss
of
my
games,
motherfucking
updates, and experiences
ass.
that are coming to Xbox
Kiss
from our
my
partners and our
ass.
own
I'm cutting
creative
taxes.
teams. We're seeing more players
That's not what he said,
on
did
our
he?
platform
No.
and in our games than ever. Thanks to all of you.
Fuck you.
We're proud of
Give me
the
my money back,
creativity that
bitch.
Obsidian
I wanna
is
see how much it
delivering this
costs.
year. Immediately after showcase,
Stop buying
our
Ozempic and
direct
give me my
begins,
cash.
where you'll go inside the studio for an extended
Is that a
look
man or a
at the
woman? I
Outer
can't tell
Worlds
anymore. What's
tour
going on
and
here?
Her
ground
shirt said
edition.
Chunky Chubs.
Thanks for joining us today.
Last one, the final world
Before
premiere
we
for
get
the
into the
day.
direct, we have a final world premiere.
This is it.
Enjoy.
What?
This is the last thing. This show sucked. Unless this is like God tier. Oh, it's Fable. I don't
Yeah,
know.
when?
Is it Fable?
Nope.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's Killzone.
Perfect Dark
Holy
Grid.
shit.
Welcome to the guild.
Oh, this is OD.
We have been expecting you.
Overdose.
Please,
Is it?
It's Kojima's game for Xbox.
You already know us as a global tech
Where
leader.
you're supposed to text your phone and
Our
shit.
software.
Is that
our
Kojima?
systems,
It's Kojima.
Combined with our skilled team.
This is OD.
Designed to save lives.
So wait a minute, you finally got an exclusive after 30 fucking years and you gave up.
Have shown you the importance
Dude, this
of our
show was
work.
horrid if this is really it.
Here,
Oh, all these guys are...
global scope of our
Dude,
mission in action.
Aaron Greenberg is in a hotel room with them with the baby oil and shit. Like, they're all fucking jerking off in front of the TV.
From what, though? There was nothing here.
Oh, for them, it was God.
For too long, we have been bound by outdated systems, accepting limitations instead of redefining them. The Guild is safeguarding tomorrow.
Ooh, Chrono with the burn. That's a good one, buddy. I was gonna say brother, buddy.
Buddy.
Butter. Nutter butter.
Nutter butter.
Designed to elevate everyday life.
Yeah, this is OD.
Reshaping the future of technology on a global scale.
Dude, there was nothing
Bro,
here.
the fact that he's still talking about Fable is embarrassing.
He didn't show it.
And do you know why he said that? So you'll keep subscribing to Game
But
Pass.
they didn't even show it.
Because you don't know when it's
We
coming.
still haven't seen anything from that game. We saw like a 2-second
We
thing.
saw the fucking the British guy chasing
Yeah.
the little midget lady around.
Dude, what? We didn't see Gears E-Day. We didn't see Fable.
Oh, I thought E-Day was coming out this year. What happened?
Dude, what the hell?
Oh look, it's that fucking Christopher Nolan movie where shit goes upside down.
He called about the Switch too.
Too late. You got it. You gotta unmute. Oh, are we unmuted? Okay.
Ah.
I just wanted to make sure we were unmuted.
Do you have any Switch 2 bundles? Too fucking late, motherfucker. You should have called 3 days ago.
Yeah, why are you waiting until now?
I decided to trade in my PS4, which I expected to give me $400 for, so I could get the Switch 2 bundle for free.
For free?
Oh, Call of Duty Black Ops 7.
Oh, this is Black Ops.
This is Black Ops. This is no
Oh
D.
my god.
They just released 6.
Bro. I
No.
give up. Is it coming to Switch 2?
Well, that game's gonna take up about 900 gigabytes.
Yeah, and they got twerking with Cardi B and all these fucking stupid rappers and shit.
This show had like nothing. Am I crazy or like was there stuff that you guys saw was cool here? Because I didn't see much.
There was nothing.
Wait, let's see if it says Switch 2.
The coolest game had the weirdest name, Mudang.
That's it. It's over.
All right, we're gonna put us on the screen now, everybody.
Bro, what the hell?
Guys in the chat, what would you rate this? An F, a B, a D, a C, an F, and G? What are we doing here? Hold up. I gotta figure out how to get this window out of here. Oops.
Oops.
We don't want to show that window. Where is the window that we were looking at? Discord? Oh, we gotta put it on top, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. That was a humongous waste of time.
You know, I can move us into the thing here. Nope, we are Discord window.
What was the sworn to secrecy thing?
The Black Ops?
How is that a secret?
Dude, I don't know. My ass is a secret.
All right, hold on a minute. We got. What do you guys in the chat think? Because if I'm not, I think, am I going crazy or was that like the worst thing ever?
I don't know.
Like what the
I
hell?
wouldn't say it was the worst show I've ever seen, but it definitely I felt very unimpressed. A lot of weird shit. Games we didn't ask for, want, didn't see a lot of the big ones we thought we'd like to see.
It's bad when Keeley shows better. I hate to say that, and I don't like Keeley shows.
I think Tim hit it on the head. This felt like a 2017 showcase. Like a 2017, 2018, the years where there was just nothing. Remember that?
Right. Okay, let me get us in the thing here.
Wow.
Alright, this is better. This,
I think I fell for the hype because I thought there was going to be more stuff.
You know the sad part in gaming is when we get a game we actually like, a remaster or remake. Like, do they not, when the companies are making these games, do they not sit down with fucking like research groups or fucking their fans and say, Really, what would you like to see? What would you like to play? Do you think all these fucking 5,000 weird ass fucking ideas we slap up on a chalkboard are gonna make us some money here?
No, they listen to the green-haired developers who are riding the scooters around, ordering Chinese food all day long. That's what they're listening to.
Look at the reaction to Resident Evil 9 Requiem compared to everything else we've seen in the last few days.
Oh, yeah.
You can feel it, right? It's a difference, you know what I mean? Because who really gets excited more about gaming than the people that fucking built the industry? And that's guys like us. Guys who grew up in the industry, continue to grow up. We're not getting excited about Fortnite skins. Maybe 10-year-old fucking Jimmy is, but you know what I mean? Like it's like they don't read the room, they don't read the audience. They just keep building this fucking shit that is not going to do well. Because a lot of the games you showed today are not going to fucking do diddly squat outside of the service.
No.
We called it. Look.
What?
They're already saying they're not buying Final Fantasy. The fanboys.
Oh, they're saying they're not buying it,
Yep.
so they begged for it for 5 years, and now they're not buying it.
They're already doing it.
They did it with Wukong, and now they're doing a Final Fantasy.
Yep.
And you wonder why there's no more box being made, you dumb fucks, because you don't support it.
I want to see how
I
much
bought
it
it for
costs.
PlayStation. I got tired of waiting. I went out and bought it for fucking PlayStation, right?
I bought it on PS4 day one and beat it.
Well, you know what?
And then I bought it on PC, and then I bought it on PS5.
They're mad because
it's a great game.
It's not coming to Game Pass, I think.
They're mad because it's not coming.
yeah,
Oh, my
too.
god!
I think.
Oh, that's half of the battle. If it's not in Game Pass, then you can forget about it.
Oh, I'm not going to support it then. Yeah, right. You guys claim you buy games, but you fucking bitch about not buying games.
I really need to see.
Same thing with Wukong. You finally get Wukong. Well, I'm not buying it. Well, what the fuck did you complain about it for a year for then? Final Fantasy. Everyone's bitching about it for 5 years. They finally get it. Well, I'm not buying it. I don't know, man. If I were Phil, I'd retweet these guys and be like, you know what? You're not going to buy it? Fuck you. We're canceling everything.
What is that fucking NXL game? That Revolution? What the fuck is it called?
Oh,
That game looked like
the
gas.
specs for the Ally dropped. Let me see what it says here. It says.
Guys in the chat, I mean, what do you guys think? You know, I'm going to put a poll up if I could do it from my phone.
Yeah, there's going to be a Ally X and an Ally. So I think the Ally X is going to be $900 to $1,000, I believe. They haven't confirmed that yet, but that's how much it costs now. So let's see. I'm waiting to get prices. I'm waiting to see how much Final Fantasy costs. I'll let you guys know as this stuff comes out live.
I can't do a poll on my phone. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
I could do a goal, but I can't do a poll. Goddamn strippers.
I can tell you this much. I'll be buying the new Battlefield over Call of Duty. I am not touching that game.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I mean, it depends.
Just for the hard drive, just for the hard drive specs alone, the fact that I gotta keep fucking installing these massive fucking 400 gig fucking installs now, well, I'm done.
Yeah, yeah.
They keep telling you can select what you can, but that's bullshit. I've tried that.
Yeah, me too.
And it keeps coming back every time. Every time Warzone updates, the whole fucking.
Yeah, and they keep sneaking in map packs for like Modern Warfare 2 and 3, and I'm like, why? I'm playing Black Ops. I'm not playing Modern Warfare 2 and 3.
No. What we see on our screen is what we fucking pay for. That's it. Stop trying to sell us your fucking garbage.
Jesus says, feel the same way I felt when watching one of these with you guys in the store. Nothing. Well, hey, get the Switch. He's gonna get the Switch 2, he said, next week or whatever.
Yeah.
Save up for a PS5 Pro. And just have fun, Jesus. You know what I mean? Or wait till the 6. Use the Switch 2 and wait till PS6 in another year or two when it comes out. Because these companies can't help themselves.
Let's see. I'm checking.
What do you guys in the chat think? Why don't you put an A or an F? Or A through F. Put what you would rate this. A, B, C, D, E, or F. I don't even know what E would be at this point.
So they didn't put Part 2 on Xbox for Final Fantasy VII. I'm looking right now to get a price.
Because they want people to pay a shit ton of money for that one. Then charge them another $20-$30 for the upgrade.
Dude, if those
the other one.
if those games are 60 or 70, that's like they're getting robbed. But I'm waiting. Nobody's put it up yet, and the handheld price hasn't gone up yet.
Cannibal Ritual with an F. Weston with an F. Stevie Mac with a D. He's the only one with a D. Oh, Jesus with a D minus. RWK with an F. You're wicked hot. You're wicked hot. If you want, jump in the Discord real quick. Eli's with an F, and he's in Japan right now. Eli, can you go outside and ask some of the people what they the Xbox showcase?
Could you imagine
They'll
that?
probably punch him in the face.
No Xbox here.
I had to install 340 gigs so my daughter could play Modern Warfare 1 Remake. Says mental.
Yeah, I don't care about Call of Duty anymore. It's so bloated. It's ridiculous.
Instead of giving us what everyone has been asking for, they do the complete fucking opposite, says Venge. F because we were lied to, says RWK. I kind of liked it, honestly, but fuck Call of Duty, says you're wicked hot.
Well, there's a reason they kept their mouths shut about it, let me tell you that. Because there was nothing to talk about.
Yeah. Venge gives it an F. And Fluff, the handheld, you can only play anywhere titles. Yes. Only anywhere titles. Not your library.
It has 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of storage, and then if you get the X model, it's 24 gigs of RAM and a terabyte.
So that's going to be the $1,000 one.
Yeah, it's probably going to be 800 and 1,000, because that's what the prices are now for the regular one. So it's got to be around that price, unless Microsoft subsidized the cost. But I doubt it.
I doubt
if
it.
they're raising the price of their system, then
they're not subsidizing nothing no
Yeah.
more. I'll let UK X-Man. I get bowling suit. What?
he's going to bowl with Sir X-Man. That's what he.
Well, she's going to try to bowl with them.
Okay.
I got to open. I'm already late. They showed that at the very beginning. RWK. The only game I'm interested in is Kronos and Mudang. Yeah, those games are pretty cool. Says Stevie Mac. Any questions for Noof? Since he's our guest?
Can you believe they didn't show Gears E-Day? Like, dude, there's a lot of problems with this.
They didn't show Perfect Dark, right? I thought Perfect Dark and Gears was coming out this year, and Fable. Remember all that?
Fable's supposed to come out next year. They didn't show it.
Oh, they said in February it was supposed to come out this year.
Well,
Then they changed their tune at the end of February.
Oh, play today. All right, hold on. Let's see if they have this up yet. Final Fantasy. Their site is like down because I guess they're.
Where's the Max Payne remake? You were promised that from Rockstar, not from Xbox.
Oh, that's just giving me the YouTube link.
That won't subsidize the handheld if it's running Windows and it isn't locked to their store. What did Arnold think of the show? Says Cannibal.
I certainly don't care. I certainly don't care that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to cost because I'm buying next year. Growing.
Right. Yes.
Man,
Cannibal
that
wants
show was shit.
Cannibal wants to know what Arnold thought of the show.
All right, I'll have to go. I'll have to go get Arnold. Hang on.
Oh, here you go.
Oh my god! Why did the fuck did I just watch? I don't even know how to describe it. I finally got a little bit excited there for a couple of the games. You know, the showing shit that should have been out here. There was a couple of remasters, a lot of weird crap, the cyberpunk, the futuristic shit, the stuff that goes back in time, but the ones to be. You know what I mean? It's like trying to put this. It's like trying to put wheels on a paraplegic dog, you know? It's just a lot of bark and no bite. I don't know, it's fucking crazy. Then you finally get this cool looking game, you know, you screen, you got Double Fine, and then all of a sudden you get this erect penis looking fucking lighthouse that's going around with crab legs and something that crawled out of some vagina. What the fuck is going on with this? There was Gears of War, but we've seen it, done it, been there, done that. You know what I mean? I wanted to see some cool shit. Final Fantasy finally fucking 15 years ago. These things aren't even final anymore. We're on number 16 for Christ's sakes. I mean, what the fuck? What is going on here? You know? You totally blew it. Where's Fable? Where's the cool shit? Where's the next Forza Horizon? Where's the stuff that really makes Xbox great? All this stuff was weird shit. It's like all you guys are either Anzos or taking a bunch of crystal meth in the backyard. Bad game shit.
That was awesome. I never thought I'd hear Arnold say paraplegic dog in my life.
Me neither. But here we are.
Paraplegic dog with wheels. Elder Scrolls, IT guy, what's up, man? I'm ready to turn Xbox off until February 27th, honestly. That's the day Resident Evil comes out.
Yeah.
Says RWK. Noof, what did you think of Clockwork Revolution? Oh, God. You're wicked hot, X, that question.
Look. Outside of the graphics, I mean, graphically, yes, it looks cool, you know. But again, I'm kind of with Frank on this one. I just don't really like these steampunk sort of, you know, futuristic, technically speaking, but going back in time, trying to blend a mix of the two. You know, as soon as I see a bunch of game, I'm like, I'm pretty much out. You know, guns that have 6 bullets in the chamber and weird ass metal robot looking devices. For me, metal robots in most of the games is like a big cop out because they have no fucking personality. Like, how do you even like hate something that technically is alive? It's just like a piece of junk going around with a weapon. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just wasn't my jam, dude. Like, you know, like pretty sad when some of the old remakes and remasters are the most exciting parts of a fucking new show, right?
Yeah.
I get it. You know, well, people say, well, that's why people don't want to take it. You don't want to invest in new IPs because of the kind of reaction you get today. But it's like I said, like, do you guys not focus groups within your company? When you're spending $100 million on it, don't you have people that sit around a table and go, you know, guys, fly? Or that they just all go because they don't want to lose your seals and goes, yeah, that fucking weird game with the ugly chick who's flying out of fucking space is gonna be a big banger. Like, I just don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, we know what we want, we tell them what we want, and we never seem to get what we want. Yeah. I mean, heck, even a fucking trailer for Fable today would have done a hell of a lot more for this show than what they put out there. I mean, obviously, maybe they're saving this shit for later on in the year, but you know what? It's getting a little long in the tooth at this point. These games are supposed to be like close to releasing, so like, you know, you want to get hyped. This is the time of the year now when you want to get people for fall or maybe early in 2026. And the only thing fucking I got hyped for is to play what? Gears Reloaded again?
The same game 20 years later. That's been remastered already.
They said the price.
But when Last of Us gets remastered, everyone makes fun of it. But they remastered Gears 3 times. Oh no, it's Gears of War. All right.
The price of the system is going to be within the coming months.
So they're fucking with people again.
Yeah.
They're
they know
getting
it's
people
hyped.
hyped. You're going to buy Game Pass. You're going to renew it for a year now because the handheld's coming out. They're fucking with people.
I'm telling you, it's currently $650 and $800. It's the cheapest models. It's going to be $800 or more. It has to be.
That's okay. They have 3 months to save, right? And then they're going to be shocked. And then the Switch 2 is going to look a lot nicer,
that means
right?
it's going to go anywhere from $700 to $1,000 because they have models all in between. So if it's anywhere like that, it's probably going to be in the $700-800 range, easy.
I don't know, man. You guys in the chat, you're fucked because you got to listen to all this bullshit for the next couple of months.
Well, I don't think. I mean, it's literally just a Windows ally. It's the same exact thing. It's actually more.
You could
powerful.
do it right now.
Yeah. I mean, I'm dying.
Handheld is going to save Xbox, folks, says Wesson. Yeah, Tony Hawk game will look cool. Yeah, that's true, Cannibal.
Until they make an Xbox portable that can play your games natively, you know, where you can take your actual collection with you and not everything's streamed out of the fucking cloud service, I'm not interested.
Yep. No, I agree.
I already got one of those. It's called a PlayStation fucking Portable.
Ooh.
You know, a Portal.
Oh, they're already getting misinformation. One of the fanboys put, "Where are all the insiders that said you couldn't play your gaming library on this thing?" And then everyone in the comments is like, "Bro, you can't." Like,
it's Play Anywhere titles.
I know, but they don't understand that. That's how stupid they are.
But Microsoft doesn't like 5 years ago, Microsoft would clarify this on Twitter, like instantly. Now, they just let people think whatever they want because Game Pass, Game Pass, Game Pass. You're going to subscribe. They need to, like, the FTC needs to, like, go after them for this shit, because this is bullshit. You thought politics misinformation was something? This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Because people are actually spending money on this stuff. They need, when they announce this stuff, they need to tell you exactly what it does, the pricing, everything all at once. Not this speculation horse shit, because now all these fucking guys are going to leak all this stuff, and half of it's going to be true, half of it's not. You're going to have people spending $1,000 on this thing, and they're like, wait a minute, why isn't my library play on here? I want my money back.
Yep.
That's the problem. People don't see it in that light. I see it in a retail way.
They're already tweeting about Final Fantasy, and the people are pulling up all their receipts where they said it sucked. They already got it. It's already happening as we speak right now. I'm looking at it in real time.
Well, you're just stupid.
That's what the guy said. This guy was like, "Cry, PS fanboys," even though like the game's been on PlayStation. And the guy
what are they crying for? We're getting the next game soon.
The guy pulled up four tweets where the guy said Final Fantasy sucked. He said, "Cry because Final Fantasy's coming to Xbox."
No one's crying.
I know. No
it's
one
5
cares.
years ago.
Even 16 was 2 or 3 years ago. Like, dude, these people are nuts.
They gave out people. I'm watching. I'm watching Twitter, and they gave out people bags. They gave out people loot bags, and people that showed up for the showcase, and that says, "This is an Xbox Community Showcase watch party." So what's a bag in Xbox now?
There better be a fire stick in those bags.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, and all the things said Xbox PC. I didn't even pick up on that.
So they locked everyone out of the building, but then they gave them goodies outside. Oh, you homeless people out there? Here's some goodies. There's some Xbox cat food in there too.
Homeless people. This is crazy, man.
I don't know, man. This is I'm off the train at this point.
Yeah, I mean, not to mention every
I'm
single
stuck
game,
with the Series X. Don't get me wrong, but
every single game except for like 1 or 2 said PlayStation. So they're all. That's the end of that. That's all. That's
nah,
long
I'm
gone.
good, man.
Like we're
this
good.
This is not the same company. You know, 20 years ago for the 360, Bomber and these guys, they listened. Peter Moore, they listened to us. Like, we bought Gears of War, they gave us more. We bought Halo, they gave us more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This company, they can't figure out how to fucking figure out their way out of a paper bag at this point.
They're running the same model as Disney. They say they're listening, but they're not. Right? Disney keeps wondering why someone did a superhero movie not doing as well as. Okay, and then they go, well, maybe it's superhero fatigue. No, I don't think it's necessarily fatigue, but here's the problem line. Nobody wants the fucking Temu version of, you know what I mean? Yep. Like, people want their Captain Americas, the real Captain. They want their Hulks. This is the stuff that sells. These are the properties that are instantly identifiable. The T-shirts when you walk inside of a fucking store. You don't go into Walmart and see your fucking, Snot-Nose, the Deliberator, or something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, it's going to be the big heroes. You get what I'm saying, right? People, franchises they know and love, and you sprinkle in the new shit around that. That's what you do. You put in a few new IPs, shot at it. But you don't litter everything with these new IPs and these new characters that are not proven. Like, I'm sorry, I'm getting female fatigue. We went from, years ago, you barely see a female in a game, right? And all of a sudden now, they just seem like they're putting females front of every freaking game. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I don't like a female lead, but it's just like, how is it almost every game now that they squeeze one in there? Movies are getting just as bad, and I'm sorry, but it's just not as believable. I'm not buying these 110-pound chicks kicking around the fucking dudes that are the size of WWE.
Yeah, right.
It ain't fucking happen, okay? What happened if Mike punched one of the fucking girls? They'd end up in the fucking hospital. There would be no fight. You know what I mean?
Ooh.
Okay? So make your games fucking believable.
Jesus says, we just want the lore to be respected. No, I agree, Jesus.
We have breaking news.
What?
The Outer Worlds 2 is an $80 game.
Oh! No one was going to buy it
Ghost
anyway.
of Yotai is only $70. Outer Worlds 2
If it's an $80 game, that means Game Pass is going up.
Yeah. It's an $80 game, as Microsoft prefers, so there'll be $80 games. So everyone who said, we're boycotting Nintendo, we're not buying that, they better not buy Xbox. I'm going to check every one of you, make sure you ain't buying an Xbox or playing on an Xbox. Because I heard that all week. How could you support the company? They've made $80 games. I've seen the tweets. We've been attacked. It's ridiculous. Oh, you better cut Xbox off the list now too.
Yeah.
$80 for the Outer Worlds 2.
Bro, I wouldn't buy that shit for $60.
No way.
Yeah, you're out of this world.
I
How
wouldn't
many
buy.
copies did the first fucking game sell?
I wouldn't buy a
You know
game
why
for
Mario
30.
Kart? You know why Mario Kart World can sell 100 and fucking $80 fucking dollars? Because that game sold gangbusters, and they know they can get it. It's a bona fide game. It's going to sell at $60. It's going to sell at $80. That's going to sell. I don't care if they spend $100 million making Mario. The thing is, it's a bona fide game that people know and love. It's a game that always comes out and never disappoints. So people know what they're getting with.
Well, you know what's.
I still don't think you should charge it, but you see my point, right? But
Yeah.
when you're like Outer Worlds, did Outer Worlds sell? No, probably not.
Oh, I didn't even pick up on this. He confirmed Gears of War E-Day is 2026.
Who did?
Phil Spencer. He said Gears E-Day and Forza coming in 2026 when he was doing that thing when we were like yelling and screaming. So it's not coming this year. So everyone was wrong again.
Well, you know, Noof, it's funny. Mario Kart, you said was 120 where you were at? Oh, there's Mike and Peter. They're jumping in here.
Oh my god.
What's up, boys?
We got an invasion.
Here.
Holy shit.
The NWO is here.
What's going on, gentlemen?
What's
going on?
That's what we feel like the NWO, don't we? Like the fucking.
Well, really quick, Noof. You said Mario Kart was 110 or 120 where you're at?
It's 110 to buy the physical copy here, yes.
But what was the one thing that you had with it last night? You had fun.
Fucking fun.
There you go. That's all. That's what it's all about. Go ahead. All right, guys. You guys.
I'll
are
be
in.
joining you guys soon.
Yeah, hang on. I'm trying to see if I can get you guys heard on
Heard on the word, baby. Let's go.
My kids are sitting with me. They watch this abomination too.
Oh God. Well, I feel bad that they have to experience gaming like this and not like we did in the 90s.
I'm just.
I came down here because I wanted to watch it, but
Oh,
I came down here just for a piece of trash.
Oh, man, we feel the same way. That's a smart kid.
He watched the same show as we did.
All right, hang on. He watched the same show. Hang on, I'm trying to see if I can get the sound to come out through the PC so they can hear you. So just what I be not that this is your channel, but I'm trying to hopefully keep them. They had to listen to cursing in the show, which was also dumb. But,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, we literally joked.
I
about
joked. I said my kid is here.
Right. Hang on, let me see if I can. All right,
Zip your
let's see
lips, Frank.
Here we go.
What?
No cursing now.
I don't ever curse.
Sorry, I meant to say cheese it instead of F it, okay?
Man, I'm trying
my
to get
goodness.
this price. I want to see how much they're going to charge for Final Fantasy, but they won't put it up. They refuse.
And it's not in Game Pass. So by the way, everybody over here watching, I want you to say hi. You won't see them on screen, but you know what? Hold on. Maybe I can get you guys. Hang on. Let me see if I can.
Like Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I cannot believe they. I don't even know what to say,
World War II
guys.
at this point.
I'm so.
Yeah, you summed it up. Lack of words. That's kind of how we feel right now.
That's exactly how we feel.
Yep.
There are no words.
I think I'm gonna cry in the corner. I have to sign off right now because of other things that I have to do. But yeah, this is a day in the history of.
Yeah.
Let me go open the door. Hang on.
Okay.
You take over for now.
Okay.
You'll have a good one because I'm gonna say this ACK
All right,
is
Peter.
out.
Later, ATK.
I will give you.
I appreciate brother Peter jumping in.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Too bad he had to go.
Oh my goodness.
Lonely Peter.
Yeah,
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll cut.
7 years.
Let's cut our stream. We're gonna cut our stream and we're gonna come over and jump to Game Complainers. Do me a favor, guys. Head over to YouTube and jump on Game Complainers and check them out. They are live. We'll be live with them for a few minutes as we sit here and molt. This is just Tuesday. Tuesday's going the first part of Tuesday. We're gonna need to play Dying Light just to wash our mouth out from this thing. So everybody who watched today over here on NLG, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We will be back. I'll be back tonight for some Doom Dark Ages. And then we will see you tomorrow for Monday Night Retro, Tuesday night for Tuesday Night Live with Peter and Mike, Wednesday with Peter, Thursday night at the arcade with me, Friday night with Peter and Mike, and the beat goes on. Thank you guys, everybody. Pick up a controller, get some gaming in. You know we love you. Really appreciate you guys hanging out with us today. Play on, gamers.
We watch garbage.
Twitter is already a dumpster fire. People don't know that the handheld doesn't play all your games. It's a mess. I'm looking at this live right now, just in shock.
It could be. All right, hang on. I'm switching my camera.
No one even knows what the handheld is. Like, this is so messed
Nobody
up.
gives a shit.
No, but I'm saying, like, they
sorry,
don't.
I didn't mean to
They
curse.
don't. They literally think like, oh, it's got Xbox on it. Like, it'll just play all your games.
I just gotta open the thing.
It's a Windows.
Hang on, I gotta get my camera. As soon as I turn off
right now with the Lenovo Legion Go.
OBS, I gotta turn off OBS for my camera to work.
They don't understand that that's what it is.
And
Yo,
the
Perry,
Surface
you were
is not
right.
The greatest. It doesn't have the best reputation in the PC space.
Right.
Perry, earlier in the show, you
products like died.
Perry, earlier in the show, you said one specific X-Top.
You said what?
Can you hear me?
No, he can't
I
hear
said
you.
earlier. I was gonna say, well, I'll wait till he comes back.
Okay. Yeah, he had to go do something real quick. He's gonna be right back.
All right.
Oh, the Reloaded multiplayer starts this Friday though, for Gears of War. That's cool.
Is it gonna be on PlayStation?
What isn't?
Multiplayer
Yeah,
beta
right?
weekend starting Friday.
Dude, people
I guess maybe they're doing one for Xbox
Not yet.
and one for
I gotta wait for
PlayStation.
the stream to stop, and then they'll see us on camera.
People are gonna be so mad when they buy the handheld and it doesn't play a bunch of their games. Like, this is crazy. They did such a poor job of explaining what it is.
I don't understand. And then Phil Spencer had the audacity to say it's theirs.
Yeah.
It's not yours. It's Rogue's.
Right.
Rogue made it for you. You just branded it like you're a VCR.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's the exact same thing that's out now. And that system, we just looked on Best Buy. The Ally X is like $899 and $999. So this thing's gonna be
That
expensive.
is ridiculous.
Yeah, they're saying they're not going to put the price out for the next few months, but it could be anywhere between $650 and $1,000. So get ready, depending on what specs it has and all that.
Yeah, I've already ran down to the bank there, Mike, and we're gonna remortgage the house.
Here.
You took out a loan?
Yeah, I'm gonna take out a loan.
Hey,
and
thank you
remortgage
guys
the
for
house.
watching with me. So, you guys, I'm sorry. Sorry, I wasn't more excited about it.
Have a good time.
Man, I really wish I had a good fart I could blow into the mic right now.
Doing the taco things.
Okay. All right, hang on. I'm almost to let me get this shut down. Our stream shut down here.
Yes, Aaron Greenberg, there's so many games coming to Game Pass, but a lot of them we could really care less about.
We're heading upstairs, okay? So.
All right, see you guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Later, alligator.
Hang on. Getting my camera should be working in a second here.
They still haven't put up Final Fantasy on the website. I can't wait to see how much it costs.
I don't care.
You know,
Be honest with you.
It's probably going to be full price, which is insane, because it's like under $20 elsewhere on Steam and PlayStation. This is something else, you guys.
I mean, I'm struggling on this.
Yeah.
And here's. Well, let me wait for Perry to get back because
yeah.
Yo, Mike, how did you feel about seeing the 17th season of Sea of Thieves? Oh.
And Elder Scrolls Online and Fallout 76, right, for the 8th year in a row.
Right.
I'm coming back. All right, good.
We've seen so much Sea of Thieves at this point. If you jumped in a boat tomorrow, you'd be sailing for some weird island or something.
I feel like sailing away in real life.
Right.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Okay, Perry's here now.
What happened to Peter? He disappeared.
Yep.
He really did.
Terry, I wanted to say to you, we're looking at Twitter. You called it right. Remember that that Revolution game or whatever? Yeah, the one Xbox centric YouTuber said, yeah, basically his game of the show. Loved it.
Which one?
Wow.
Ron Perry got it.
Clobrel?
No.
Oh, okay.
He rhymes with Bolt.
Dude, they think that this is the handheld that was indefinitely delayed or whatever. They think it's the same handheld. I'm not even kidding you. I'm looking at it right here.
What happened to this community? It wasn't like this 5 years ago.
And people are trying to explain
Because
in the
Microsoft
comments.
wasn't like this 5 years ago. Because Microsoft gave a shit about their console people 5 years ago. Because Microsoft actually, I was having this, and God love them. There's a couple people in my chat that were like, "Oh, this is a great, this is reality." This is reality because this is what Microsoft has decided is the only way they feel like they can survive.
Yeah.
When they had in the palm of their hand the ability to take full control of this entire industry, and they folded.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Wave the white flag.
You couldn't have said it any better. They had a
Could
chance
you
to
imagine
turn
right
everything
now
around.
Could you imagine right now if the Xbox Series X was the only place that you could play Doom, that you could play, sure, you could play Call of Duty everywhere. Fine. That's fine. Right? Games that were already on PlayStation, fine. If you want to play Elder Scrolls Online, cool. But imagine if it's the only place you could play Doom, it's the only place you could play, I'm calling it now. If Perfect Dark doesn't get canceled, then it's just going to silently go away. Because I can't fucking believe that they didn't show that today.
Same.
Oh, wait.
That game is supposed to be out this year.
Yep.
And I had a member, we had 3 people on NLG. One of them left because we had a massive argument over Perfect Dark and over how screwed up the initiative was and how screwed up Microsoft was. And he got so mad at me because I've been calling this shit out for months that he left the channel. He hasn't talked to us in like a year.
Wow.
Because he's that mad that we called this out. But here we are in June. And the game that I've been waiting for, that I jumped out of my fucking chair for when they announced it at the Xbox Game Show, Game Award, or not the Xbox, the Video Games Live Keighley PlayStation Show, fucking 6 years ago, and they can't show it now. In fact, and this is what we were saying before we jumped in with you guys, Phil Spencer didn't even mention it in his last monologue there. He talked about Fable. He talked about Gears. He talked about a franchise that's coming in from that we're from the beginning, which is going to be the eventual Halo to PlayStation announcement, and did not mention Blade. Did not mention Perfect Dark, and who knows what the hell else everybody's working on.
Yeah, and you notice Fable was mentioned because of this. You're dangling the carrot. Game Pass, everybody. You might miss Fable. It's like, again, it's like, dude, enough. Like, just don't even mention Fable. Like, we made the Will Smith joke.
Back.
Keep Fable out your effing mouth. Like,
right. I'm going to go back and I'm going to do a count. And I'm almost positive that there were more third-party games shown than first-party games shown in that showcase.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
How is that possible? One thing from Activision.
Third-party publisher, right? That's the way it is, I guess.
So Final Fantasy VII's not coming till this winter. Only 16 is coming out today.
Right. And it's the remake. It's not the one everybody's been talking about.
It's not part 2 yet. You still gotta wait for that one longer. Now
They didn't even mention the fact, like they didn't even show Wukong, and that just got announced.
Don't worry,
They couldn't
Mike.
even show that.
They're not going to buy it anyway. It's not in Game Pass.
Right.
We were talking about that yesterday. They announced it, and everyone goes, "Well, I'm not buying it. They owe it to me in Game Pass." It's like you guys have been begging for this game for a year.
You heard they're changing the name of that game, right? It's not going to be called So Long.
Oh, yeah, right.
But the funny thing
So
is, it's coming to Game Pass. It is coming to Game Pass.
What's that?
What?
What is?
Wukong.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Did they just announce that recently?
Or am I thinking of Wu? Oh, I'm thinking of Wu Chang.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got my Woos mixed up.
Wukong, Wu Chang, Wu Tang. I mean, I don't know. There's a bunch of Woos out there.
No.
I am flabbergasted, guys. I am absolutely 100% flabbergasted.
Noob said that if you were waiting at, you're one of the homeless Xbox guys outside the building, they gave you a bag that said this is an Xbox.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, people are posting Gears E-Day coming 2026.
Was it a bag of cash by any chance?
Yeah, that's because that's what he said. Phil Spencer said
No.
that. He said next year.
Yeah, so everyone said it was coming 2025. Oh, what happened?
The bags came with some lube, a dildo.
Your biggest game from your internal studios for this year is going to be the fucking Outer Worlds 2. That's your biggest tentpole game of 2025. Let that sink in for just a minute.
And it's $80.
It's $80. Yep, it's confirmed.
They announced at 80.
Honestly, you know what might have been the biggest surprise of the whole show? I might have been Super Meat Boy 3D.
Game Boy, PSP.
DS included?
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah.
I mean, Mike, you got the
And they literally showed Gears of War, the Gears of War Reloaded, so that they could shove it down your throat that it's going to other platforms.
Oh, yeah. There was no reason to show it. They already announced it. What was the point? And the chat room was with you, Mike, by the way. My chat room was like going crazy.
You're right, though. They have nothing for the rest of this year. It's only June. They have July, August, September, October, November, December.
Your biggest games, that's your biggest game. Like, I don't know how much hype, and I love the series. How much hype are you really getting for Ninja Gaiden 4? And it's not even an exclusive game to your platform. You published it. Why did you even fucking publish it? You wasted your money publishing a game by another third-party company, publisher, Kawaii Tecmo, who's going to put it on another platform.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you're
and
paying
Mike,
for publishing.
And here's the real kicker. That's a Koei Tecmo co-published game. Microsoft's publishing it, helping fund it, made by Koei Tecmo. And guess who's the other one? Platinum Games, the people that canceled Scalebound. Remember that bullshit?
Yep, I remember. Yep.
How the fuck did they do that one? It's like, so what's the promise of this time? We'll make sure we'll bring in Koei Tecmo just to make sure Platinum Games stays on track.
Look at their tweeting.
10 out of 10, baby.
Somebody
That is-
delusional or what?
That is absolutely insane.
More like a negative 10 out of 10.
I gotta read
10.
the comment. Look, just missing Halo. If you listen closely, he said it's coming next year.
He said Halo's
No,
coming
he didn't.
next
He said
year.
a classic game. Or oh my.
He said a franchise that has been with us from the beginning.
Mm.
It's got to be Blinks.
Yeah. Flinks.
I would take a fucking Blinks at this point, but it would go to all the other platforms.
That's true.
Oh my god, you guys. This is insane.
Yeah, this show was just bad.
Hold on. There are games we even forgot about because they forgot about. Where was State of Decay 3? Where the hell is that game?
That's never coming
Development hell.
We joked that we always
Where
joked
is-
that it's never coming out.
Where is Contraband? Remember that game? Avalanche Studios?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember Colt Eastwood mentioning that like 85,000 times. Well, we have Contraband next year. Yeah, that was like 16 years ago, Colt. Where's the game?
It's not coming out. That's it.
But gosh dang it, we got Grounded too.
Oh, they're flexing that's not on PlayStation already. I'm not even kidding
What?
you.
What is it?
Grounded 2 is like the only game that's not coming to PS5 right away, and they're like,
Not yet.
Because it's in game preview.
I
Because
know.
Sony doesn't do game preview.
I know.
Sony probably turned it down because they don't do game preview. Like, keep that shit off of our system until it's ready, and then you can put it out on
See,
PlayStation.
we know that, but these people, they think the handheld's gonna play everything. They think that Grounded's not coming. Like, I don't know anymore, man.
Dude, I don't know.
These people are nuts.
This is not the Xbox. This is like Terminator Salvation. It's not the future my mother warned me about. This is not the Xbox that I know.
I cannot. It is. I am. And Peter is usually not disappointed by an Xbox showcase. He usually has been really, and he's like, Mike, have you ever seen me this disappointed about a Xbox showcase? I'm like, not in the 9 years that you and I have been doing this.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I am. And what sucks is it overshadows the fact that there were some kind of neat games in there that I definitely want to get my hands on.
Yeah.
Planet of Lana 2, I loved the first one. I am definitely going to play it, right? The Super, like No said, Super Meat Boy 3D, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like,
Nice.
Super Meat Boy was awesome.
Yep.
Right? I do want to play Ninja Gaiden 4. I will play Ninja Gaiden 4. I'm going to play these games. But again, you could count the big Xbox first party announcements on a single hand. And it blows my mind that this was basically, you could have basically just taken your 5 trailers and sent them over to Keeley and just had them run them during Summer Games Fest.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Mhm.
Which, shockingly, that show I think was a little bit better than this one. And usually I'm not a Jeff Keighley guy. But at least we got something cool like Resident Evil 9. Over here, we didn't really get nothing. You know, like you said, there were a couple of small games that we're going to check out, but... And everything is Game Pass, Game Pass. I'm like, oh man, this is what's killing this whole thing, man. Game Pass is good, but it's also... Like, it's a catch-22.
It's
good and
good,
it's
but
bad.
they overemphasize it, right? They just too many eggs in one
Just
basket.
say, hey,
That's
these
the
games are
problem.
coming to Game Pass. Not this game, Game Pass. This game,
Right.
Game Pass. It's like...
Well, I'm okay with that if you have a platform that's actually going to
Succeed.
sell your Game Pass. This idea that everybody that you're going to sell, 20 million Rogue Ally X's and all of them are going to go buy Game Pass is a pipe dream. Now, maybe they got some research numbers that the rest of us don't have, and maybe we live in some alternate reality where we're all wrong, and they've got this research that says the Rogue Ally and PC are gonna buoy their Game Pass sales. Because I'm telling you, as soon as this console phases out or fizzles out, Game Pass fizzles out with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
This is the platform that they should have been selling Game Pass on. You guys know of the group here, Game Pass to me, the only other subscription service right now that I like as much as Game Pass is Antstream.
Right.
And that's that's also a different monster.
Yep.
It's 1,400 retro games at my fingertips.
Hell yeah.
That's hard to turn down. But they're smart enough to market it right.
Yes.
Who is buying Game Pass on PC? To the mass that console is.
It's not, no, definitely not.
None. And once they cut off that PC market, that's it. Like you said, it's going to fizzle out.
And
Not PC market, the console market.
You know they're
it's going to fizzle out on PC.
They're going to raise the price on both as well. And PC people do not tolerate. They're like, no, we're not going to do that.
Yeah, no.
Like
They'd rather pirate the game. You realize that when these games go on early access to Microsoft games, they're pirated instantly.
Yeah, they get pirated before.
So
they
you
come
could
out
still
officially.
play them early without paying $100.
Yeah.
or paying your $15 a month,
Right.
waiting 3 days for it to go on Game Pass. It's just not going to work.
No. The Game Pass is getting too cost prohibitive. If they go up $5 more, that's $300 a year. That's it. It's over. They're right on that cusp right now where it's going to be too much.
$300 a year.
And imagine if it goes up $10 a month, then forget it. Forget it. We're right there. We're right at the cusp of this thing.
Well, mine is running out, I think, later this year or
Mine
whatever.
too.
Like, that's it.
Yeah, I'm not renewing that.
Because
It's
they
okay.
actually took... you could go on CD keys and get it for like a quarter of the price. They took them all down now.
Yeah.
So you can no longer buy them at a cheaper deal. So that's it. I'm not paying for that crap.
No, there's not enough there for 200 and whatever dollars a year.
They're not even making the games that we want. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Like, I want more Gears. I want man games. Like, Gears. That's why I bought the Xbox. You got Halo, Gears, all that stuff. Those are the games I want. Like, we were saying with Noof, like, they got these steampunk games. I'm not into that stuff. I don't care.
No.
Man, Bomber
Back
and more,
and
man.
remastered, they could have went back and remastered half of their old catalog games. We're excited from what we got today.
Yeah, just make sequels. Like, good sequels. Like, say,
Where's
hey.
a game like, where's a sequel like something like Mech Assault? Remember those games?
Yeah.
Yeah. They just
Asa
put that on their
Studio.
thing. On their version
Phil said
of Antstream.
Even Phil said yesterday, a couple of years ago, he said like one of his favorite Xbox games would be Crimson Tide. Think we'll ever see something a sequel to something like that? You know?
Well, he also said Voodoo Vince was his favorite game, and we got a remaster of that, and nobody bought it.
And he wore a Hexen shirt, and we never heard about that
Which
again.
which he didn't even make. It was made by an outside indie studio.
Wow. That's why it didn't sell. And Hexen,
We
yeah.
never heard about Hexen again after that.
Yeah, where's Hexen at?
Oh, he burned that shirt.
Can you believe the one more thing was Call of Duty? Like, think about that too.
We just got Call
Yeah.
of Duty.
And it's Black Ops 7.
Yeah.
Right. People
Yeah,
are
like, I'm ready to
people
go-
are,
I'm ready
people
to
are
go back to
walking
World
away
War
from
II
Black
games.
Ops 6 as it is.
That's why GameStop put Black Ops 6 for $20 today,
That's
this
right.
morning.
Yeah.
Because 7 was going to get announced.
Yeah, man, it's not good. This is not good at all.
Wow.
That's their one more thing. Why don't you at least show Gears E-Day, show Fable, show something? We didn't see anything. There was nothing of substance at this. That's how
800
I
kid,
feel.
we'll see you in a few minutes.
There's nothing of substance.
Maybe we're just aging out, gentlemen.
Yeah,
Maybe that's what it is.
We're old cranky fossils. I guess that's the way we are now.
I've been saying the last 2 days, everyone in the chat buy a Sega Genesis.
You're better off.
Why do you think I have gone to great lengths to ODE all of my shit?
That's why I did it. Just so I can have it.
Because I'm actually having more fun right now going back and playing fucking Wacky Races and Looney Tunes Space Race than I am playing anything.
Those were games.
Yeah, and everything that comes out today, it's like they just follow a trend. Okay, and one trend that I'm kind of hating, and forgive me for this, is the From Software game trend. Okay, From comes out and hits a bit of a lightning in a bottle, sells a few copies. I mean, and we're not for your 50 million copies. Obviously, they got a very loyal fan. I'm not knocking their games. They're good games, and people that like them like them. But I like to like them, but I just don't have the patience or the time to like sit there and get spanked for like 40 hours in these games. I want games like that, but I want them to be fun. I want to go in and hack and, variable difficulties or difficulties that can adjust, stuff like this sort of stuff. Like I think when they announced that Lies of P, they just announced that was coming out.
Yeah, Overture.
Right.
Yeah, and they said they're actually going to add a difficulty to it, which I think is great. I think it's a great gesture on part of that developer to get eyes on him. As a dev, why do you make all these that only apply to people as a badge of honor? Games that are really freaking hard. Like, kudos to you, man. Great for you. That's your jam. Dude, like, I don't have the time or the patience for. I want to play them, right? Because they look freaking cool. They got great art styles, and great stories, but yeah, it's not. I'm not into them. But everybody does this shit.
Are they open for their birthday? He just knows.
Who is he?
That's the kid that his mom was dating. That kid.
Got it. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, what I miss, like Mike says, like the arcadey games like Dreamcast. Like I understand every game can't be like that anymore, but we can get a couple of them, and we don't. We get these 80-hour games.
I don't need
tired
all
of
the
it.
Souls-like stuff. I'm done with that too. I agree.
I just want fun games.
Souls-likes, and then all these like games that have the purple and yellow and weapon schemes and upgrades all the time. Like, can you just play a game where you just upgrade stuff sensibly? You just got to stop looking around for colored weapons and colored armors and shit, and all of these battle royale style games. Now, you know what I mean? It's like, does anybody just want to do something original? You know? I mean, I guess there was a few original ideas in today's show, and that might have been probably one of the, I guess, the biggest surprises or biggest delights of the show. But with saying it, it's okay to do a show with original games, but you don't want. You also gotta go after the issue to get you there. Because let's take Nintendo. Can you imagine Nintendo ever doing Nintendo games? It was all based on third party to save their ass. It would never fly.
Hey, you know
because
what?
People know what Nintendo. You gotta have the Mario and you.
You're wrong. You're
Zeldas.
wrong, buddy.
No?
Mike, you were right, by the way. Grounded 2 is
gonna go
early
get
access. So
Yeah, it said it was game preview.
Yeah.
All those ants are going.
Yeah. It's insane. I don't know where Perry.
Nintendo can sell millions of consoles. Game will. That's insane.
Yep.
And they say, well, Nintendo's the anomaly in the industry. Yeah, to some degree, I get it. They mark by the beat of their at the same time. That's the point. They don't waver from what makes them successful. They don't chase other trends. People generally chase their trend.
You are
Right.
wrong, sir.
Right.
Nintendo put their games on PC.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there you go. That's a
I
great
got
game.
more.
Look at that.
See?
Love that.
Oh.
Yes, Mario is missing.
Nintendo is third party confirmed.
There you go, guys. You saw it right
What's
here.
in the corner
That's
here?
it.
Oh
It's
no.
canceled.
We can't put that
You
on
can't
there.
sell it now.
Wow, that's a trip down. I haven't seen a big giant PC game box like that in years.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hey, by the
I don't know how
way,
much room to stick up on the shelves.
I didn't get a chance to show this to you guys.
It's on there. It's a Mario game.
Because Mario is, you know. Mario
But
wants things a certain way.
You know the point I'm making, right?
That came down.
I'm showing these to you before I show these to so you guys get to see this before I even show this to my own audience.
Okay.
So I finished my VMU holder for 3D print.
Oh.
That's
I
awesome.
printed the little orange triangle because I had orange filament and glued that on.
Nice.
I was gonna paint this the colors, the white Dreamcast colors, and then I'm like, no, this is the Sega Sports model.
Yes.
So I'm gonna leave it black.
Hell yeah.
That's sick.
I'm gonna leave it black, but that.
Dude, I didn't know they had that many VMUs. Holy
He
crap.
printed
I have a ton.
a
Plus,
Dreamcast memory card holder with this 3D printer. She's got a 3D printer in the box she never opened.
I know.
oh my goodness! And this thing, I mean, you can see it's got the vents on the side like the Dreamcast does.
Yeah,
It's got the
That's
Hell
really
yeah.
cool, man.
so, and it fits other things like the jump pack.
Yeah.
And here's my Nexus 4 meg. So, and then the other thing I printed was, I don't know if you know, I have a Retrobit wireless Saturn controller. Somebody made a holder for this
Nice.
that actually has a spot on the back to hold. Let me turn my lights up.
Was it the dongle?
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, so you could see it's holding the two dongles. So if I want to use the Saturn dongle or the USB, and whoever made this was so precise that even the USB dongle holder has a notch in it, so that the USB will sit in there correctly. Like this thing is like dead on. It is dead on perfect how that fits the controller. Like these people who are making these things and putting them out are insanely good. Oh, and on the bottom of it, it says Saturn.
Nice.
That's cool.
So I'm like really, I've been printing like bogarting my son's printer might have been a mistake.
Man.
So, but this is what I'm more interested in right now.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
I cannot believe I have been waiting for Perfect Dark for so long, and they just punched me right back in the nuts.
Well, you gotta get Game Pass for another year and keep waiting.
Just keep
That's
waiting.
how it works around here.
Yeah. The best sequel is the anticipation of expecting a sequel.
How does the FTC not go after them for this shit? Like, they just keep dangling the carrot. They keep putting out leaks to their little guys to leak online to get people hyped up. People are spending money. They're renewing their subscriptions, thinking that they're getting these games this year, next year, or the year after. It should totally be illegal. It's getting to the point where it's just insane.
What year did we see Perfect Dark? 2020?
2020. And it was rumored a year or two before that.
Right.
And remember Phil Spencer, it takes 5 years to make a game.
Well, we're on
Well,
year...
tell Capcom that. They made like 10 fucking Resident Evils in 5 years.
Yeah. And they had...
Well, if it takes
4
5 years to
money.
make a game, why are we on year 6 with Perfect Dark?
Yeah.
Maybe it shouldn't take 5 years anymore, Phil.
Exactly.
It shouldn't. Everyone else manages to get games out.
Bro, 5 years is the end of the gen.
Yeah.
So you're telling me you get Perfect Dark at the end of the gen? Like, what am I going to buy the machine for now? What is the point?
Right. And then you're charging $80 for it because you've spent 5 years trying to make it and your development costs are through the roof because of what?
You know,
this is why people are so afraid of AI, but you know what? I'm ready for it. Bring it the fuck on.
It's gonna make these games quicker.
Yeah.
And cheaper.
I used to freaking listen to these guys like Colt. Oh, State of Decay is 2038. 2038? Like, we're in 2020. Like, what the hell is this guy talking about?
2038.
Yes.
We need the, can we get some paint?
Don't you think it's kind of funny that the only
guys hit
devs
themselves
that can...
Paint.
Don't you guys starting to find it funny now that the only devs...
Was that Peter?
...at a fairly decent play?
My son is in a Beetlejuice play.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, this is. I'm.
These little Korean and Japanese developers now.
This is also why I left. Why I don't post on X anymore, because I can only imagine.
Oh.
I've been scrolling just like...
Oh, I sent you what that guy sent me. I didn't hashtag anybody. He told me Resident Evil 5 and 6, they run at 30 on the Switch 1, but on the Switch 2, their open frame rate, they run at 60. So I tweeted it for, like, our group to see, because there were a bunch of Resident Evil guys. I had some Xbox guy out of nowhere, and I didn't hashtag anything, but he must have looked for the keyword Switch 2. Meanwhile, the Steam Deck plays those games at 120. It's like, well, I have a Steam Deck. I told him that. And I was like, I buy all the consoles. He didn't say nothing back. I go to his page. This guy's like praying to the Series S. And there was something wrong with these guys. So I just blocked him. I was like, I don't want no interaction with this guy.
He's praying to it.
So there's like something mentally wrong with a lot of these people online. So I'm just like, now I put only you guys can reply on certain things. Because I don't want to get in any beef with anybody. I'm not there for that. I'm there to let these guys know and you guys know that, hey, if you have RE5, you want to play it again on the Switch 2, it runs better. That's all.
Just by the way, here's a tidbit so everybody knows. Clarification on Gears of War Reloaded multiplayer beta starts June 13th.
Okay.
They're going to run it June 13th to the 15th, June 20th to the 3 ways to gain access. Pre-order Gears of War Reloaded digitally for your Xbox Series X and S, Xbox, PC, Steam, or PlayStation 5. Have an active Game Pass Ultimate or PC Game Pass membership, and own a digital copy of Gears of War Edition. I own a physical copy of that game. Cord. You don't get to play.
So you could try.
That was what we saw on Steam DB 2 weeks ago. Remember?
Yeah, but so is the beta going to be on PS5 if I pre-order the game? Is that what you're saying?
That's what I would imagine.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. So we can kind of see how it operates.
I guess do they want to test their servers for how it runs on the PlayStation network? Imagine.
Okay, Final Fantasy 16 is $49.99. Complete Edition is $69.99.
That game was $20 on Amazon the other day.
Yeah. So they're not gonna buy it because they have to pay for it. So.
Which is it's going full circle because if they're not buying it, they're not gonna put it on there anyway.
Right.
Man, I don't know, man. This guy Phil Spencer did a bang up job on this fucking thing because no one's buying shit now.
Yeah, you can buy it right now at Walmart for $24.88 on PS5. So good luck. Why didn't they?
Why am I also thinking that like they announced Call of Duty Black Ops 7 ain't coming out this year?
No.
Ooh.
They didn't say it, did they? They didn't say it was coming out this year.
Nope.
I don't think so.
They didn't even say it was coming out. They just showed Milo what's his face?
Yeah.
Well,
Like it wasn't even.
Let me ask
Yeah.
Nick, because Nick is on that Call of Duty thing.
Yeah, he would.
He goes to all the tournaments.
Let me see here. I'll look it up here too and see if anybody says.
Is Call?
There's no chance.
Let's see. Black Ops 7 with Treyarch at the helm. Raven and Treyarch.
All right, I asked him. Let's see what he says. This guy goes to all the events and stuff. My buddy Nick, so he's like in it.
It says there's no release date, but it'll be available for PS4, PS5.
They said, all these Xbox guys said it was going to get cut off this year for
it's going to be on
PS4 and Xbox One.
And Xbox One.
They just want money, man. That's all it's about.
Yeah.
That's all they want.
Money.
Well, it's not like what can you do? What can you do graphically with that system, with that game that you can't do on a PlayStation 4? I mean, let's be real.
Yeah.
They're never going to make that game. They're never going to make that game to a point to where you can't play it on a toaster too.
Yeah, well, especially now that everything's on Xbox, they don't want to sell consoles. They want you to keep your old damn consoles and buy all this stuff.
Right.
It's all about the cash. Unbelievable with this company. You know, when people used to say I didn't want them in the industry, I'd be like, that's bullshit. They should have been. Now I'm just like, I agree. Why are they in the industry?
Yeah.
I just don't know how they changed so much.
What was his
and
name?
like I've said,
From Digital Foundry said that they were the worst thing for this industry and they should never have gotten in it. And we all blasted him.
Right. I mean, look, like, if it wasn't for the Xbox One X with the free upgrades, but also upgrading games, Switch 2 wouldn't have done it, PlayStation wouldn't have done it. So there's good things that came from this, but...
Simple question to the chat, to the people on the panel here. Like I said, about 2 years ago when Xbox went through the Activision Blizzard acquisition, especially after acquiring the Bethesda, did any of us think would we be feeling and saying the same shit that we're doing now in a lot of these podcasts about the company that we've invested years of our life, thousands upon thousands of dollars of our life to support and continue to support? Answer me that. You think we'd be talking the way we're talking today?
No.
We thought we'd be in a completely
We
different
thought they were buying
situation.
ABK to squash Sony and move on with
Yes,
life.
we thought it was over for Sony when
Right.
they did that.
And by the way...
That's why we thought they were buying Bethesda.
Right.
Philly boy lied in court. Because, we're not
We
going
didn't
to
think the
buy it and raise the
business-
price, and they raised the prices.
You know, I know their business wasn't to put anybody out of business. Certainly to improve their stock share, to re-encourage their fan base more.
Right.
You know, and to really go for and say, like, we're serious about this industry. And, you know, we're not about getting we're about getting the gamers that really buy into this industry, the people that will buy a plane ticket to the FanFest show, we're about the people that buy the new hardware, buy several versions of the hardware 3 and 4 times. We want to make sure that those people are happy, whether before we decide. Moms and dads are happy that little play Fortnite and all his weird little skins and shit. You know what I mean? I mean, one exclusive alone could have turned into a game called Minecraft. I know they didn't want to be the big bully. They didn't want to pull that shit off all the places that have been, and I understand that. It was probably a good move for them.
Well, that was all kids, man.
You know, when you've got $1 billion company, right, that looks like they have no clue what.
I have issues with that. Like, these guys had all the means to compete, and it's like they threw in the towel. They said, "Oh, I think they just realized how bad some of their marketing and their messaging was." Instead of just going double down, listen to who are telling us what to do, they just said, "Yeah, okay, we're just going to give in, and we'll just stick our shit all over the place, and we're going to diminish the value of our brand name, and most importantly, we're going to basically diminish the whole reason behind spending $500-600 on one of our consoles anymore."
Wow.
And there are still millions of us who prefer to play.
Yeah, I mean, give me a return on my investment. The hell with your company. Like, we're always hearing about the financials for them. What about us, the consumer? Like, we bought these machines. We bought the controllers. We buy the games, accessories. We build up our digital stuff. We buy the physical stuff. I'm always hearing about them getting their return on investment. What about us? We're not getting shit.
Yeah.
That's why I always
We're getting shit on.
What are the loyal fans getting out of this? What are we getting out of this? Where's our thanks for sticking with them?
Oh,
where's
Game
our thanks for
Pass.
buying the Series X on Game? Well, that's not a win for me. That's a service. That's just a service of. That's just a distribution method of game.
Yeah.
But that's not a win for me.
You
Where's
still gotta
my
pay
win?
for it. I'm not getting it for
No.
free.
Right.
Exactly.
So somebody.
And then how you went out and you deceivingly again dirty, because remember the uproar when they said they were going to raise Game Pass, and then they rolled it back. But no, they did, because what they did is they just took out gold in as core, and now instead of charging, say up here in Canada, because I can't reflect prices, gold used to be $69.99. You know what the core is now? It's over $100
Wow.
for the year to go buy the cards.
Oh,
And
yeah.
guess what? The even funnier thing is you can't buy it in a 12-month pack online with Xbox. Okay.
Yeah, because
So hear me out on that. They only let you do 3 months, and the 3 months cost a lot more per individual month. Okay, so if you go into a store and if you're lucky enough to find a 12-month Game Pass Core card, you get it cheaper. That's if you're lucky enough to find it. But if you can't, you're stuck with buying the 3-month increments, right? And it costs more. See, like they just got seedy with that shit. That's another reason I love Respectful, because they just found a loophole and went around it after we bitched about it. And you're not giving me anything extra because you're giving us those 20 shit ass fucking games or whatever.
Yeah, we call it Indie Pass. You know what I mean? Some indie games are good, but a lot of it's...
There's a couple of games under that are great. I own most of them. Like, I already own the physical copies. So there's nothing in it for me.
Yeah.
Right? And they don't even give you the, 1 or 2 free ones anymore. Right?
Right.
You just get whatever you're going to stick in. Like, they really just screwed over some. It was so bad, man.
Yeah. No, I agree.
But, there's a lot of the PlayStation guys or like some of the hardcore groups, all they're doing? They go, well, you know what you can do? You know what you can do, Noof? One, you need to grow up. You need to give it Xbox.
Bro, that's the point. We are growing up. We're looking at it from an adult's perspective. These guys are looking at it through a sheep's perspective. That's the issue. When you have people looking for what you're typing on the internet, you have a fucking problem. You need to go get help, and you need to get, medication. You need to see a psychiatrist, something. Because when you're looking up the words #Xbox to attack people, you have a problem. That's the whole thing. That's what these guys are doing. We're all just talking about this stuff because we're into it. This is our thing that we talk about. And we're invested in this brand. We're like, okay, we spent $500 X amount of times. What are we getting out of this? We're not like, oh my God, this is in Game Pass. It's so great. Like, no, we're looking at it from every perspective. That's the issue here. But it's all right.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Hey, we'll be fine. But these guys are going to have a meltdown. Eventually, they're going to have a PlayStation controller in their hand. Because there won't be an Xbox controller to have in their hand. So that's the way I look at it. I see these guys acting crazy online. Good luck.
For years, we accused the PlayStation community of constantly moving the goalposts.
Well, they did. I mean, a lot of these guys were nuts back then.
They did. But in the last, year, who's moved the goalposts more?
Oh, yes. It's like the revenge of goalposts moving.
Like the Xbox crowd is up on the fucking moon at this point with their goalposts.
Yeah.
And so, like, you're not even defending the console business anymore. It was all about the most popular. And then when you lose, it's just totally fucked, man. It's stupid.
When you don't support the brand, this is what happens. And you lose the box, and eventually we're losing the box. We all know that. That's going to be a rude awakening for some people out there. But then they're already going to run with this brainwashing thing. Well, this is an Xbox. I can use my stick. I can use a. You're stuck in the past. You can't use a stick. It's like, it's not what it was supposed to be. Okay, that's why we're upset. And it's fine. We'll move on. We'll be all right. Like, all three of us and Peter, we'll be all right. But
well, it'll just come down to the point where
we're
they
not
don't
going to
make.
get, and then I do got to go, guys.
Yeah.
Except we're not going to get the games that we've been waiting for.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not going to let this go with Perfect Dark.
No.
It's not that we're it's not that we're just not. They're not porting their own console gamers. They're now just silently fucking us on games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And let me ask you this though, Mike. Why should Xbox reward PlayStation community to people that never supported it from the beginning?
Yeah.
Why should they get the same shit that we like? This isn't this part of the reason we bought into Xbox. Where our money particularly goes is to provide more Xbox games. But because you're a kumbaya, everybody should get to play our shit. I don't buy that crap. Nintendo doesn't buy that crap. You know.
Sony doesn't buy that crap either.
Sony doesn't mind throwing a couple $1 million at every Xbox for 6 months or a year, and perhaps even fucking longer. That this whole nobody should even be happy about Final Fantasy coming to Xbox. You should be fucking furious because that was announced on an Xbox showcase and fucking disappeared.
Yep.
So you can't applaud the move now, whether you want to buy the game or not. To me, like, how the fuck screwed over that bad? You announced it on the open 1 year. I remember how excited Xbox players were to go, oh shit, we're going to get the Final Fantasy VII remake on Xbox. And then it disappears, and you're like, what? And now come excited? Come on, dude. It's like, this is the same shit you complained about in the past. I don't get it.
Yeah. Don't worry, Noof. Jez Corden was right after 5 years.
Remember the uproar? Remember? And all you gotta do is go back to the Tomb Raider. Remember Rise of the Tomb Raider? Remember that? When Rise of the Tomb Raider came out and the fucking backlash took because they put the marketing muscle behind that game, and people were like concerned that it wasn't going to come. Remember all that?
And remember,
was it going to come to PlayStation?
When it did come to PlayStation, they had a VR mode, and it was the anniversary edition, so they got more content anyway.
Right. But see, like, the internet doesn't forget. We don't forget.
You know what someone brought up? I was just reading. They were.
Oh,
like,
I know a few people who forget.
Oh yeah.
Somebody brought up where's Everwild? That was announced it was in development in 2014 and announced at XO19. It was announced at XO19, and we keep hearing these guys on their podcast. Oh, Everwild's coming.
We don't even know what it is.
We don't even know what it is, and it's 2025.
We don't know what it is.
Well, I told you.
Same thing with
You know what it is?
You
know what it is? Everwild turned out to be season 17 of Sea of Thieves.
Probably because it's rare. Yeah.
They live up to their name because it's rare they ever release a game. That's perfectly enough for them.
Wow.
When did I think Sea of Thieves came out in 2017? So what is it? 8 years old now?
Yeah.
I mean, these people on X are hyping Phil Spencer, saying, "Well, next year we're going to talk about some more stuff."
Yeah, because that's all they have is next year.
Yeah, you know what the hype for next year is? Is Halo's going to PlayStation next year. You can bank it.
Oh, that'll just be a tweet on a Tuesday. Don't worry.
By Sony.
Yeah, what's funny is the bigger announcements came as random tweets. Gears, Reload, whatever.
Forza.
Yeah, Forza were just random tweets on a Tuesday afternoon.
They're going to do the same thing with Halo as they're doing with Gears, warming up the PlayStation community with the original game, giving them the reload at one, and you get their fans rolling. You see what kind of demand there is. And
oh, and they're saying
Halo.
They tweeted. Xbox just tweeted from their official account. Go behind the scenes of how our first handheld came to life. It's not their handheld. It's Asus.
They put their name on it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're gonna hear about this fucking
handheld. It's the
handheld.
fraud ally.
They said how
fraud ally.
Oh
well, yeah, I gotta get going too, guys. I gotta bounce.
Yeah,
guys, thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. I as soon as we saw you guys still live, I'm like, I gotta.
The invasion was awesome. I loved it.
You knew we were going to
gotta.
be.
That's what Discord's all
crazy.
about. You just jump in whenever.
Yeah.
So, all right. Hey guys, have a great rest of the day.
You too.
You too.
Take care, Mike.
See you guys.
See ya.
See ya.
Later, everybody. Have a good day. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, Noof. Take care. All right, chat room. We're going to go in a few minutes as well. What did you guys think of the show today? I just want to know.
What a mess.
Because we had 30 people in here at one point, so I appreciate that. Shout out to Mike and Peter for jumping in, for invading. I love that.
Yeah, they invaded.
That's why I love Discord. You just jump right in whenever.
They're always welcome.
We
to
didn't even know
invade.
anybody was coming in here.
Yep.
And Noof, at the last second, he was like, hey, I was going to do a show. It got canceled. I was like, come on with us.
Yeah.
So that's why you couldn't see us in the corner, because we were scrambling to get this thing going at the last second.
Yeah.
I actually had to find these in the closet so we could hook up our headsets. Because originally we weren't going to hook up our headsets.
No, it was just going to be me and him.
But this is why we keep spare thing. He carries a headset with him. I keep these in the closet. Like, we're ready to go.
Yeah. Just in case.
Eventually we'll upgrade the equipment in this place, but that's going to be a little while because the equipment's a lot of money. So, but what did you guys in the chat think
That was ridiculous.
of this show?
I got to open
Not
the
that
chat.
show, but our show.
I've been neglecting the chat. I'm sorry. I was trying to look for all
Milkman,
this
we
stuff
acknowledge you,
dropping.
buddy.
What's up, Milkman?
I'm just disappointed. It feels like Xbox slapped me in the face.
Yeah.
Bro, they slapped you in the face, turned you around, slapped you right in the ass, then they turned you around again and kicked in the nuts.
Like when Fred was
Like when Fred was graduating.
Yeah, man. That was horrible. I don't know anymore. I mean, we knew this
Wait
was
till
coming.
Jamie on finds out what happened.
Oh my god. We knew that this was going to be like this, but this was bad. Like, come on.
Fred, you didn't miss a goddamn thing, Fred.
Literally. He's not kidding. You didn't miss anything. There's nothing.
They announced Black Ops 7, and Nick said it's coming this year.
Okay.
He said Modern Warfare 4 is next year.
Okay. Wow.
Any chance you get... No chance in hell. Look at this.
No chance.
Look at Vince McMahon.
No.
I'm going to do my Vince McMahon impression. No chance in hell.
It's going to be like $1,000.
You know, if we're getting copyright, I should just play No Chance in Hell.
Yeah. Let me just... I'm going to pull this up real quick. Hold on a sec. I want to show
I'm
you
going to
guys.
play the fucking song. I don't even care.
I want to show you guys this.
We're getting copyrighted anyway, right?
I'm going to do a little comparison here. Just hang on, all right? So this is what the specs of the Xbox
I don't have music
handheld.
on here.
This
I have it on my phone.
This is almost the exact same specs, okay? Look how much it costs. This is $8.99. You could buy it right now. It has the exact same amount of RAM.
Phil loves
and the
us,
same
Frank.
amount
He's
of
going to charge
storage.
us $199.
So this is going to be, I guarantee you, this thing is going to be $899. And then if they make a more powerful model, it'll be $1,000. I'm showing you right now. This is the exact same specs. 24 gigs of RAM, terabyte SSD. $8.99.
Yeah, Bentel, come on. You know how much it costs.
And then they have one that has a 2 terabyte that's $9.99.
I want, from him, a plain. What do you want? What kind of pizza you want?
Plain is good. Just a small.
Looks like I'm eating pizza with tuna because I didn't eat my lunch.
Yeah, get me like a super small one or whatever. A small. Let me see. I'm going to look up because they have the specs here. Rogue Ally X. Yeah, $8.99. The 2024 model
Bro,
is
I don't even have...
$7.99.
I have the one without the lyrics on my phone. Let me get the one with the lyrics.
So, I'm telling you guys.
Fred, she's ordering now.
This thing is going to cost $800 to $900. I'm telling you. I promise you.
There, we're playing it. There's an ad, really?
No chance.
No chance, that's what you got. Up against a machine too strong.
Welcome to 1999. Not buying no fucking Xbox.
No way.
No fucking chance in hell, baby. We're not buying another Xbox, no ROG Ally, none of that horse shit. It's over. And you think I'm renewing my Game Pass?
Hell no.
There's no chance in hell.
Nope, me neither. That's right.
We didn't get an ad, so we got demonetized for that.
Oh, okay.
That's alright. They were going to demonetize anyway in
Yeah,
like
I
a
think
day or two.
That music was already playing during the showcase. Alright, let me stop looking at my phone.
That should be Phil Spencer's theme song. Oh, you want Perfect Dark? No chance.
I'm addicted to Twitter because this is so screwed up. I gotta stop looking at it.
What was the last thing you saw?
Just all kinds of stuff. No one knows what the handheld is. So people are posting, oh my god, an Xbox
This is
handheld.
why you don't leak stuff
I know.
out with these guys, because now everyone is confused to the point where they're not going to buy it, or they are going to buy it and get screwed.
They're not going to buy it at that price. They
You
they
just
don't know.
destroyed your fan base,
They
your
don't-
customer base.
I really don't think these people know how much this is going to cost. They think it's going to be like a couple $100. I really think that that's what they believe. It's like, it's not.
No chance.
That's why they didn't tell us the price, and they're gonna wait till like September or something to tell us the price.
Yeah, because it'll be smoothed over by then, and you already resubbed the Game Pass. That's the problem,
Now
man.
they're doing.
They don't tell you this stuff because they want you to keep subscribing.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, a handheld's coming? I'm going to renew a year right now.
And that's why he said
That should be illegal.
That's why
okay?
he said the classic thing in the 2026, and already the rumors they're doing like Steiner linguistics, and they're like, oh, they're gonna remaster Halo 1 in 2026.
Hey, if they do, great. But again, we're 20-something years into Halo. We're still playing the first game again.
Yeah, and it's gonna be
Come
on
on.
PlayStation. So
Because you didn't know how to make a sequel. Just make a good sequel.
plus they already.
Why don't you
remastered it.
retcon 4, 5, and 6 and just start over again?
No, I can't do that.
Go from 3, retcon it, and do another 4.
I don't know, you guys. This is absolutely insane.
Spray people with the beer truck was Pete? Yeah, it was actually. I watched that Raw live. That's how old I am. I don't know, guys. If the next Xbox show was half as good as this one, it would have been a 10 out of 10. Oh, no, Mental. You're just a pony. You're Captain Pony in the chat. Pony boy.
Everyone's saying, "Where's the outrage for Outer Worlds to be 80?"
Oh,
where
no,
is it?
we had to still pick on Mario Kart, which is bundled with the machine at 50.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Whatever. Alright, guys. We'll be back in a little bit with Mario Kart gameplay, but we're going to take a break because we're going to eat in a little bit. So,
Yeah. Gotcha.
if there's any final questions, you can ask.
I didn't think it was going to be that bad. I thought it would be bad, but I didn't think it'd be that bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
That was really bad. See, they had one good year, and we're back to the same old Xbox again. Every year, nothing shows up.
It just doesn't stop.
No.
It doesn't change. They don't get any better.
We're not going to continue to be abused anymore. Like, that's it.
Yeah,
done.
I'm really done with
Yeah,
this shit. Like,
I'm
for
done.
real.
I'm done. It's over. I'm good. I'll play I'll play games on my PC, PlayStation.
You know, they
Switch.
should really write. I'll tell you off the air.
Okay.
But you should write to your local congressman because this is bullshit. We built up our digital library, and this is how they repay people. It's a lot of money we spent.
Oh yeah, we did
You know,
thousands of games.
a lot of you idiots out there looking at, whoa, you play your games anyway. Okay, but we bought consoles, we bought controllers, we bought digital libraries, we bought physical libraries. Where's our return on investment? We're not getting that,
No.
okay? And this stuff is illegal. There's got to be some way, some shape, some form that it's illegal, because this is bullshit. They keep having people leak stuff out on purpose to get people hyped up, and then they change their mind, they change direction, the thing comes out. You have everyone confused about this handheld because you leaked out that they were making their own, then you leaked out that they were making a Asus one, then you leaked out that the official one's been canceled a week ago. Now you're saying that the Asus one is your handheld. What are you doing? Seriously, what are you doing?
The guy tweeted, "See, it wasn't canceled." Like, I can't believe that.
But that guy still thinks his library is going to play on.
Yeah, he does.
And not the Play Anywhere titles.
Mhm.
That's where you're going to have an issue.
Yeah.
There's got to be something, some law or something. But write to your local congressman about this, because this is BS. This is money being spent, okay? We're spending the money.
Not anymore.
So if I were you guys, PlayStation's on sale right now. Go buy it.
And don't forget, Ghosts of Yotei, their big game this year's only $70. But they're the
But at the end of the day, even if you don't want to play that game,
yeah,
get out of the Xbox ecosystem as soon as you can.
just get out.
If you want to stay in there, that's up to you. I would say leave and come back when they deliver on their promises.
Right.
Which they won't. So, all right, guys, might be able to be tied into false advertising because it's purposely misleading. Yeah, and they have their guy. They got in trouble for this years ago with Boogie. Boogie called them out. They were paying influencers, who they have now, to say good things and leak information about their stuff.
Right.
They got in trouble for that by the FTC 10 years ago for the Xbox One.
And they still do it.
And they're still doing this. So if they got in trouble for that the first time, gotta be a way they're gonna get in trouble again. You're gonna have people look into it.
Yeah.
So this is very interesting. Trade the Series XM for a Pro, says Stevie, like he did. Yeah, I would say get rid of it.
But you did the best thing you could have.
Go back to Xbox when they deliver. Until then, have fun. Get out of it. Enjoy life. Okay, listen. Say you got a minivan with like 5 kids.
Yeah.
And someone goes, I'm going to put your 5 kids in summer camp and give you a Ferrari for the summer.
Yeah.
Are you going to say no?
No. I'm going to say yes. Say
You're
thank
like,
you.
you know what? Your kids are taken care of. They'll
Yeah.
be all right. They went to $1 million summer camp.
Yeah. I'll be like, okay.
And you got a Ferrari to ride for the whole summer.
Yep.
We got an ad. That's good. We played the music and
Oh,
we still
nice.
got an ad. Take the Ferrari, have fun for the summer.
Yeah.
And then when it comes back, reevaluate and be like, all right, they seem to have kept their promise or whatever. I'll come back. I'll resubscribe. I'll do it. You make them wait for you this time. We're done waiting.
And in the off chance you want to play something, it's coming. They're
We
all
hate
coming.
the stinking network.
In the off chance you want to play one of their games, they're all coming to PlayStation. You saw it today. You're good. You only need one system. Just buy a PlayStation Pro, buy a PlayStation Slim, whatever you got to get, and just do it there. They're all the games are coming. We saw it today. There were 2 games, I believe, that weren't. One of them was the preview game, like Mike said, because it's in early access. The other game, that Pokemon game, I found out, by the way, that's a free-to-play game, and it's on mobile. And they wasted their time showing it. That's the only other game that's not coming to PlayStation. So, you're good with the PlayStation. It's cheaper. You can play all PlayStation's games, and you can play all Xbox games. Just
And
get
I would
it.
say, or get a Nintendo Switch too.
Switch
have fun.
too. Just have
It's-
fun.
Gaming is all about having fun, okay?
Yeah.
You know, I know people like, well, you guys talk more about it. Yeah, we do, because this is something that we have a passion for. But I'll tell you what, we like having fun with these games. Have you not watched Mario Kart the last 3 nights?
We
2
have
nights?
more fun with this Switch 2 than we have with anything in a long time.
Right. We play for hours.
Yeah.
We got our money's worth already from this thing, okay?
Yeah.
So, and we didn't pay $80 for Mario Kart.
No.
Okay.
We got it for $50.
So, That's it, man. Guys, just have fun. Go get a Sega Genesis.
Yeah, check out games you didn't see before, like old games, GameCube games,
Go get a PS1.
games. Yeah.
Go get an original Xbox.
Sure. Mod it and play all the games you missed out on. There's so many good
Get
games.
an
you can
Xbox
play.
360.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Go get a PS3 and jailbreak it and play with that.
This is all about having fun, man. That's all it's about. So, all right, guys, we're gonna run. I want to thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. Shout out to Mike and Peter and Noof for jumping on here. Very cool.
Thanks, guys.
Those guys are awesome. So, we will see you guys later for Mario Kart.